Hey, does anybody want to play Dungeon World?
Nah.
Yeah, hold him.
Yeah.
Let's play World of Dungeon instead.
Previously, it was blood, and more blood, as I have said, and you guys, I channeled some famous movie scenes. You guys, there's a torrent of blood that washed you guys back into the basically entry hall, where you very deftly and cunningly use the corpses that washed with them or washed through the torrent of blood as kind of bait, feeding them to the assassin vines. You then proceeded through. You were accosted by some bugs out of paintings. You were then accosted by some blood-drenched warriors of Aresius. These kind of Aresian thralls. You ventured forth not to be dissuaded, and I believe it was Thrain that goaded Ronan into running into a room filled with skeleton bones and armor and other paraphernalia and debris.
In my defense, I was correct. There was a shiny in there.
Yeah.
There was a shiny bauble, a dagger in the center, maybe a lure, who knows? Maybe an obvious trap. Well, we may never
we knew
know.
it was a trap.
At which point, when Ronan fetched that beautiful bauble, a bunch of skeletons rose up from the skeleton remains that scattered the floor and accosted you guys once again in combat. You bested them despite the rolls, and you were rewarded with another key. And so this afternoon, I messaged you all on Discord, and I said to... Oh, right, and we had to leave Fens behind for that last entire session. Fens was left unconscious in the Mushroom Grove because the PC, the player, was unfortunately unable to join us. So, welcome back, Fens. I don't know if you listened to the very end, but we said we missed you at the end.
Yeah, I did, and I also know that I'm down a ration or two more than...
Yo, right! They stole your rations.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Oh, no. Only stole one.
Rude.
He only stole one. But...
Let me double check what I wrote to you guys this afternoon. I said, as the bones settle, the crew find themselves staring at a massive door and surrounded by the bones of an untold number of warriors. And then I told Fens, wakes up, coins on his eyes, laying on the mushroom glow floor as if left for dead. The room itself seems calm, and you'd notice these plump fruit hanging bulbous from the trees around you. You said, fuck the funny trees, and I believe at first you had a fantasy new life where you stormed out of here and turned a new leaf, but then you decided otherwise, and decided to try and rejoin your compatriots, your cohorts.
Yeah.
So Ilyndra and Fens and Ronan all decided kind of collectively that they would all return, or not Fens, Ronan, Thrain, and Ilyndra kind of collectively made the choice to also navigate back and see if they could rouse Fens. What camaraderie that you all have. And so I said you find yourselves at that T-juncture in the entry hall. Either of you or both, like the split party, Fens on one side, the rest of the crew on the other, being kind of separated by an assassin vine that's kind of laid itself out with like these kind of trapped padded vine, like these hook. I think I described them as hook padded vines that kind of lay across the ground. laying in wait for anything that may want to cross their path. And Ultima asked, what do you guys do? Leaving us here to start. What do you guys do? You waved at one another, I suppose. And then how do you guys want to deal with this issue with the assassin vine splitting the party at the moment?
Are we separated by what looks like approximately 15, 20 feet?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Can we go? Did you do something? Can we leave? Done here?
We haven't gone through all the rooms yet,
Oh.
and
But we got
haven't
a key.
opened this door yet. We got another key to another room.
I thought you said you had to pee, Grace. Like, we have to pee as a group. That's so weird.
Taking care of that
It was a
earlier.
bonding
It was a
moment.
bonding
Yes.
experience.
I guess with all the stress and gotta be careful.
We're much closer now.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a key. Where's it go to? Like the other key? Should you come over here?
Yeah, this is a lot of gesturing across a 15-foot span where
Or should
There's
you
this-
kill that one and then come over
I'm just
here?
gonna kill it.
probably assassin
Where is
vine flipping around. This one, I want to say this one has like a vine rolling out.
I'm gonna hack and slash it.
Can you get up to it without
Is
hitting any of the trigger vines that are coming off of it?
Sure.
can we just go around it?
Yeah, just go like. I can't remove this bit.
Like if we can get past with and like avoid stepping on the vines that I feel like are the triggers for a trap.
Oh,
Maybe.
it only changed one of them.
That's why.
Did you guys go through the whole other side? I mean, out of game?
No, we
Oh.
didn't go into the last room.
Okay. Because I don't see it.
Gotta regenerate.
Because you don't see it.
Oh, because you weren't
Yeah.
over there.
Because I didn't go through it, so Forge is Foundry saying,
He has no idea what's
Uh-uh.
over there.
It's a little too immersive, Foundry.
You don't have the.
If you select my character,
Ooh.
can you see that stuff?
Can you see clearly now?
No, I can just see your area, your line of sight,
Oh, okay.
not your memories.
Yeah.
So, Ronan, did I hear you that you just want to come up here and hack at this assassin vine?
Sure.
Well, I thought that's what you said. I'm not trying to put actions
Yes.
in.
No.
Well, can you
I
shoot
am-
it? Can someone shoot it for a while until
Yeah,
it's
hang
dead? Not you, Ronan. Not somebody else.
I don't have capabilities of shooting it. Just hacking and slashing.
I mean, I can throw my dagger into it, but I think as soon as we hit it once, it's
Yeah.
gonna wake up.
Fire.
But ooh,
You could just go around it and not have any kind of altercation of any kind.
I agree. I asked
Are there
before
vines
if we
that
could
are
get-
were
if
So
we could
yeah,
go
Fens,
through
won't you
and
just sashay around it?
avoid the trap vines, if that was possible.
Yes.
But I don't think we ever got a response.
I'm with you, Thrain. I think it's possible because
I mean, it would be a
I see
defined
a gap
interdex, but
that's like-
absolutely you can do it.
And
Yeah.
do we want to
We have all faith in you,
finish
Fens, for doing
going through the red side before we go across?
Is that your way of not crossing the scary plant?
I mean,
Well-
it's one roll versus 3 rolls, but only.
it. Yeah, what are
well,
we gonna do
also,
when we get to
does
your side?
anybody have a plan for the rock yet?
Wasn't he locked away?
He is locked
We
away.
Yeah, but he's just like him being locked away. Like, where are we gonna go?
It doesn't help you get
on that
past him.
side?
Yeah.
let's figure that out till we have to go back. To
Cross that bridge when we get to it, kind of.
yeah.
Right. So in that case, do we want to just keep going this way? You see what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
we'd go.
Through the red
Yeah.
side, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to the red.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming. I'm gonna cross,
All right.
Michael.
You gonna cross?
do
Find
it.
your decks, Fens.
You can do it.
Oh, guys, I forgot to mention, I added a module, so hopefully you guys can insert pictures into the chat, and I can too. So I don't necessarily have to use Discord. I think it might be in the... Ooh.
I see your picture, yeah. And it can get bigger. Nice.
Yeah, it'll show up and everything. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by my terrible roll.
You
I
see
was
Fens
ignoring
kind of
that.
tiptoeing across Thrain, Ronan, probably Ilyndra as well. And he... Go ahead.
So
Wait.
we can see he's failing.
Oh, yeah, you see him slip on something, not blood, because it all got soaked. We've already established that.
What if
Maybe
I-
some slime or grease or goo left by the vine itself as part of its trap. He gets slipped up on it, and you see the pad
Trail.
wrap around him, and the vine itself kind of roll around his whole torso,
Oh.
kind of gripping into Fens, unfortunately. Probably, I don't know, I want to be kind of grandiose about it, like lifting him up and waving him around a bit as it curls him.
Oh no. We try to yank him out of that, but it's too late.
Um,
Can you cut the vine below him?
we'll
He'll
have to
fall,
try to-
but
Can I cut the vine I'm attached to?
give it a try. I'm gonna have him roll his damage. You take 4.
Ah.
You should take. I think you should get extra Healy, whatever you want, because you were kind of out of the game last. We kind of left you alone there for a double rest. Double rest. Prayed for the best as they left you abandoned in the other room.
Yeah, a
We-
normal
we-
a normal
Tucked
rest.
him
We
away.
didn't abandon him. Thrain put coins on his eyes. It was a whole
True.
human
True.
custom thing.
So
It-
anything
Yeah.
coming by would think it's dead
I
anyway.
think it was, yeah, exactly. Be like, oh, he's already dead. Okay, just keep walking. We're good.
Ritual's
The
already
two
been
bullets
done.
will turn
We're
into
good.
dirt, and we'll be good.
we had your back.
Yeah.
No.
Great, thanks. A
Ask
normal
him.
rest would get me to full anyway. So let me go to full and then subtract 4. Thank you.
No trouble. Thrain, Ilyndra, Ronan. Thrain and Ronan particularly, right in front of you, you see Fens try to walk along, slip, get wrapped up in this vine, and almost tauntingly flail him around a bit. You can see the hooks grinding into his armor and
I'm gonna cut
And,
all those vines.
ripping into his flesh.
Wasn't he gonna cut the one that has him? Fens, I mean.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to do a hack and slash.
Yeah,
No,
Fens is
Ron,
gonna
that was
hack.
Ronan.
Oh, that was
He's gonna do-
Ronan.
No, I was gonna do it
Oh.
too.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to cut the one that's got me like up in the air, just so I can
Yeah.
not be attached to it. Marshall.
That's exactly what happens, Fens. You're able to hack away at the one vine that had you curled up, and unfortunately, because it's you. Where did you hack it off? Like at the farthest point you could, or
No, it would have been a random wild flailing shot at whatever, like probably only like a foot and a half in front of me. I have a short sword, so it wouldn't be too far.
okay, go ahead and roll your damage, and I'll roll as well.
Ooh, max damage.
Nice. Do a -2 to this, whatever it is. Yeah, there we go. because you're hacking that particular arm off. It wasn't able to grip into you, so you take 2 more
So I
damage.
take another
Fens.
4.
No, just take 2. Take only half damage.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I just want to kind of signify that you cut this particular arm off, and so you're that arm that was gripping you. But it leaves you still kind of there, maybe at one knee, surrounded by more of these vines, these tentacles. Ronan, you said you're right there. You see Fens cut himself loose effectively, but he's still surrounded by these other tendrils, and you can see the maw of the main assassin vine begin to come towards you and approach the both of you. What do you do?
Slash it.
You slash it.
Slash it. Yeah.
Perfect. You going for the tentacles around Fens, or are you going...
Yeah, I want to get Fens out of there. Get him out.
Okay, cool. Go give me a hack and slash to kind of hack him out of those. Easy. You just like going through the old jungles. You remember those wars,
That's
hacking
right,
your way through the underbrush
wars,
and from desert to jungle.
Yes.
They were on every terrain.
All the same.
Hack your way through it. Fens, you would find yourself at least on the other side of all of this, free from the vine, as Ronan cuts you through and pulls you
Thanks,
over.
Ronan.
Yeah, it's all right.
The vine still seems to be kind of crawling towards you, Ronan, sensing, I mean, you just did cut off a bunch of its appendages.
Bring it, baby.
Thrain, you see the maw of this go in and try to go straight for Ronan's neck. What do you do?
I will throw my dagger, my Psy Blade, at it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta take its damage from
Now it's
Fens.
fire. Yikes.
Thank you. That is a volley. Clear shot. Do it out.
Volley, volley, volley. Get your volleys here.
5 damage.
Yeah, I likes it.
Does that
Beautiful.
ignore armor?
Yes, it does.
It recoils, shrivels up, pulls back as it, you caught it while it was coiling and unleashing towards Ronan. I want to at least give Ilyndra a chance to act. Ilyndra, you see all this happening as it pulls back away from Ronan.
It's right, you know where to go.
What do you do?
Prickly things.
I'd actually. So, Fens is kind of out of the way at this point, right? Like he's over here, and it looks pretty well in hand with Ronan at the moment. I think I would.
I got it.
Yeah, this sounds horrible, but I think I would watch. Because it's not really worth casting one of my precious spells if he's just gonna
And potentially
blast
fucking
to
it up or
pieces
something.
anyway.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
for
makes
the
sense.
moment, I think I'd watch.
Ronan, it's right next to you, coiling away as you see these Psy Blades probably out of your periphery smash into the side of the vine. The maw is staring you straight in the face now, though. It's like right up on you.
Smile pretty.
It smells like old salad breath, whatever that might be.
Oh. Skew me some salad.
Like rotting kale.
Yeah,
look
like
good.
that
Look.
tub of mixed greens you left in the back of the fridge too long.
Oh. So I don't want you on my MLT.
No. God.
I'm gonna slice it anyway, though.
MLT is a pan-universe dish.
That's right. Everybody knows it now.
Give me a hack and slash if you're fighting back.
I'm fighting back. Come Oh, you silly computer.
Oh,
10. That's a right nice slash.
Oh, you cut it down where it's... Oh. You cut it down where it stands.
I'm going to prune the vine here.
Absolutely. And you would chop it up into... You know, if you weren't... Exactly. Kind of like... It ends up turning out to be very lettuce-like in form and overall texture when you get done with it. Maybe stiffer or more hearty like kale as well, all bundled together.
I'll put it in nice little piles.
Maybe watching too much Delicious in Dungeon, but...
Yeah. This might look good. Oh.
It's definitely the kind of thing they'd cook up. They'd be like, assassin vine root with mushroom, animated mushroom sauce. Not even joking. Platter. Not even a little bit. They sliced up creeper, scorpion things and basically treated it like lobster. It was pretty funny. Anyway, you guys watch Ronan just straight up finish off this assassin vine. All of the tendrils kind of go limp, fall away as he chops it up.
Assassinated the vine.
Leaving you guys out of combat and able to probably have at least a minor respite and
what are the other vines doing?
They seem to be just kind of sat out, doing their own like waiting and laying in wait.
They didn't start moving. From that? Okay.
Not like a conscious call for help or anything like that.
That will be bad.
Okay.
Do they have their own tendrils that touch the first vine in any kind of way, or does it seem completely independent?
No, it seems... Yeah, it seems
okay.
Isolated, independent, yeah.
I'm gonna just stimmy over there real quick and lightly tug it toward me, and as long as they continue not to move, I'm gonna pull it over and rip out its pit too.
Ooh. Perfect. You rip out another one of these rock cores. Yeah, you can definitely put that in your sack.
Yeah, and I'll check on the other two. Are they dried yet? I don't know how long that takes. It's been
hour?
12 hours?
Well, where are the other two? I think they'd be like...
They're in my pack. They're wrapped.
Oh! You mean the ones you already collected? My bad. I thought you were talking about like other.
Yeah,
other
I don't
vines.
think they're dried yet. Just to be clear, I'm just wondering how far along they might be.
I think they're coming along. I don't remember how long I said. I'll have to go back and remember what time frame I gave that. Anyway, you guys are kind of back together. Fens has rejoined the group to much fanfare, I assume.
It was much rejoicing.
How do you guys... what does that moment look like when you guys you are alive? Like, I guess I'm curious how this
I pat him on the back and like start walking up the hall, and I'm telling him all the stuff that happened as we're going. I'm like, yeah, we're standing here. Don't touch the paintings; they come to life. And like, Ronan got attacked by some insects that came out of the painting, and he's just like word vomit. Just I think this is the most you've actually heard Thrain talk, but in a while.
To kill everything? I mean, we have anything to worry about? We just got to go
there's one more room at least.
Oh, but you got everything in there, right? Yeah.
The room, as we get to the room with the skeletons, we're like, yeah, and I told Ronan, hey, look.
Oh, you're doing like a tour. You're not
ran out there. Oh yeah. The whole way through.
I see. You guys are having a walk.
I gotta see all this stuff.
I'll say to everybody.
I can let you guys move yourselves, I think, if you so desire. But yes, that's hilarious. I love the idea. Yeah, there's the.
Why did that just split me out?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Are you in?
Like, it does not like trying to let me walk down that hall.
Oh no, is it not wide enough?
No, I cannot walk into that hall even with the directionals.
Oh, the door wasn't open.
He's being a bitch.
Oh.
You closed it.
Oh, nobody opened the door.
Oh, you're so
I
silly.
thought the door was open.
I saw Lisa close it for a second.
I did do that because I didn't realize you. I realized it as you said it. Anyway, there's 2 of me. I think I need to reload.
Sure. There's 2 of you. Maybe
If someone can just drag me along.
Sure.
Yeah, there's 2.
Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo.
I can't
These are the canals.
open the door.
Oh, I locked it behind you guys earlier when you were.
That's why.
Aha.
I'm not going in that room.
Yeah, and Thrain's like, oh yeah, come on, it'll be okay. Like, this is where the thralls came up out of the blood.
Is it safe?
Yeah, it's fine.
Seems safe at the moment, anyway. Nothing popped out of the canals.
I'm watching the canal as I walk to make sure I got a good foot and a half away from it.
Ronan went in it, and like we had to smack him and get him not to attack us.
It's true.
Yeah, he got pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he kept trying to make me take a bath.
Well, you can't stink.
Well, I can see
A
that.
bloodbath is good for a soul.
I don't think the blood would help with the stench.
I was
I
going
mean,
to say,
not that
the
you
blood's
think,
not going to
really.
help.
At least change it.
True.
So as you do a casual walkthrough of the Red Wing of this trial dungeon, you would probably come to a conclusion. There's a bit of a theme, a lot of Thereseus imagery, a lot of reds, blood, bones, the undead. This room does not activate or anything as you step into here, Thrain or Ilyndra. Although it still probably looks quite spooky. It doesn't activate as you move into the room. That said, I don't know what you're really doing.
Did you show Fens the dagger?
Oh yeah. I'm actually walking.
I haven't
examining it
yet.
What? You better.
I better?
You better. Because I'm.
You tell me. I'll give you a +1 to rolls when you use it if you want to use it. What is it? Tell me about this piece of equipment you picked up, Ronan. Why did it draw you?
Because it was beautiful. It was shiny. It was intricately carved. I could tell the craftsmanship from way back. Gosh, I had to have it. It feels light. Well handled. Well made.
What kind of symbols are on it? Is it from like some kind of runic?
It's
dwarf, salamander, other dungeon world.
No, not dwarven. I'm gonna say it's elvish. Has to be
elvish.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you speak elvish?
No, that's why I'm gonna. Fens has got the big brain. I was gonna let him take a look at it. Then Ilyndra, maybe they can figure it out. Why is it here? It's beautiful, and I want it. I want to know more. Because Fens fences a lot of stuff. He's seen it. Ilyndra's elvish, so maybe they could Brainstorm.
May I?
Oh, of course, of course. I was hoping you might have some insight to it.
Yeah. I'll start taking a look at it, and when I say that, I mean take a look at it with my brain.
With my big old brain.
And I'd like
You're
a
gonna
little
use your psychometry,
Yes, I will.
psychometry. I love it. I love it.
2 questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with it, and how could it be fixed?
What's wrong with it, and how can it be fixed?
I'm assuming it's magical.
Mm.
So I'm assuming there's something cursed about it or something.
Ooh.
What's wrong with it, and how
Maybe it's
can
not,
it
but
be
I'm assuming it
fixed?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As you kind of psychically tune with this item, I guess. What does this look like? I guess I'm trying to visualize how this kind of works for Fens when he delves deep into his third eye and sees these moments from these objects. Like, do you run your hand across it? Do you just visualize it?
I have to hold it.
Okay.
I don't even know if I necessarily do it that consciously.
Mm-hmm.
I might just, get impressions that aren't normal ones. All I do is hold it and look at it like you would with any normal object. And I don't think it takes long or anything, so...
No, I'm just trying to get at you would feel this like hairline kind of crack that ran through the blade itself a bit, and you could kind of tell as it moved through some of the runic patterns, the elven scrawl, I guess, that is part of the weapon itself. And you know that unless this was tempered and worked again, that it has a limited shelf life if treated or used very haphazardly. How's that? It's got a weak point, so to speak.
Yep. Okay. What about what has been done to or with it recently?
What's been done to or with it recently? What did I say? What did I say those people were? I don't remember. I had that conversation at the front door earlier when you did this on the entrance, and there was that conversation between two creatures, people. Yeah. I can't remember if they were humans or something else, but
they were
Master says everything will be just fine.
Yeah, and that was like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah, and the last thing you kind of see in this first person is this person wielding the knife itself, kind of dying, taking a stab from one of the skeletons, and Master was wrong.
Oh, well, hey, you gotta watch out for this. What's your name? Fuck. Ronan. He's got a crack.
Knock him in the back of the head. He's stuttering.
His name is not Fuck.
This is gonna break if you use it too much. It's got a crack running through it.
Oh, that's not right.
Been here for a while too. Well, yeah, I mean, it got someone,
Yeah, I think its properties are a bit weak.
Hit some things. Probably hit some of these skeletons here.
That's not right.
Been here for a while, but yeah, it'll crack. It'll break. Just be careful.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping it was magics, but all right.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Fens, you would have definitely gotten all that.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I like my original thing is that it is definitely magical. It is definitely has like runic, the lunar, magics kind of entwined into its metallurgy, but it is worn and used, and has, with some work, probably be just fine. But what I'm trying to imply at mechanically is that if you use it and you do a bad failure, I can just make it break. Is what I'm trying. I could take. I'm giving me the opportunity to kind of take it away from you. If that makes sense.
Did you ask Ilyndra what it means?
Well, let's bring her over.
Right.
Ilyndra.
Bring her over?
I can't read no
I'm
Elvish.
sorry, what was that again? What'd you say, Ronan?
That is
Call her over.
That is a little
I'm backing away from Ronan.
Red Rover.
And what did you want?
Can you decipher what's written on?
Read the room, Ronan. Read the room.
I can't read it. It's Elvish. Or am I going to have Thrain look at it?
I can't
Don't talk
read
so
it.
much.
It's Elvish. What are you talking about over here, brother?
Just words.
She will come over, hold it out for me. She doesn't want to touch it. She'll lean over and read it.
Sure.
Ilyndra, I think this takes like a Spout Lore. You're trying to read the runes or whatever is scrawled upon it.
Language?
Yeah, because as you run your hands and you inspect it closely, you don't touch it? Mm-mm. What?
No, I do not. I don't touch it. I'm just leaning over to read it.
It seems to be scrawled in like an ancient, old Elvish, something like very old, almost tribal. It has a scrawling to it that you could only describe as maybe savage.
Well, in that case, I will pull out a book in order to have a good reference while I attempt to make my translation. I will hold my book. He will hold out the dagger. It'll just take a minute. And so that gives me a Spout Lore +1, and then I use up another book use. So 8.
Might have some technical difficulties here.
So what does that mean when you say you use up a book?
It means that basically she literally, I'll just paste it. I'm just adjusting the number. There it is. It's just an equipment item that gives me a +1 when I look at a book to try and Spout Lore. That's the bag of books where I dumped my books and bagged the Fens.
Mark off a use, though? Is there like an upper limit to use it?
It starts with 5 uses.
Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'll get more books later.
Of course.
I was like, can you add more books to it?
So how many you got left? 2? 3?
2 at the moment.
Okay. Oh.
Anyway, my Spout Lore was there for an 8, so the book was meaningless, but I did read it. Or what I needed to. I used it.
Well, unfortunately, we lost Ronan.
I did hear him say he was having technical difficulties.
Max!
I have faith in him.
Macintosh! I mean, your first intuition was right, Ilyndra. The scrawling is archaic, as I mentioned, savage. And as you look through your books and you page through, you see talking about or written about these ancient elven societies that kind of would attune with or subscribe to the Eresius, way of things. And kind of imbued with this, lunar magics, any wielder would get a boon. They would feel the power of Arrhesius, the rage of Arrhesius inside, boil over a bit, and
Awesome.
bolster them in combat.
So what she'll say to Ronan is, Fen says this would break easily. You should probably just break it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's painted with that awful god.
Simmer down now, lass.
His god?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's probably full of demonic stuff. It's just, you should better safe than sorry, to be honest with you. It'll probably explode in your hand or something.
Well, I'll just tuck it away. Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story of the dagger. We'll drag Ronan back
The story of the dagger.
You guys find yourself in this probably pretty spooky room right now.
Are any of the weapons or armor on the floor decent?
Not
Are they really? Okay.
I'm having a hard time here.
I believe in the previous session, I heavily implied that they were very old and well worn and used over and over again, as they have over the years been attacking people, accumulating, rotting, etc.
Well, I see. The skeletons don't replace or fix their weapons. They just
Acquire more,
Keep
hopefully,
using.
through the murder of...
drop them on the floor and pick them up.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
that way.
They don't make, like,
John
jaunt to the local village to
All I got was this
cut new
lousy.
flails and things.
I went to a
Yeah,
dungeon
Thrain
and all I
was
got
like,
was this
go
lousy.
in there and check that out.
And I got bupkis.
We did get this key. This fancy looking bug
Right.
key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm assuming it fits in this door.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Up to it.
You guys ready to see what's on the other side?
Yeah.
I'll be blunt with you, Thrain. You're the one I'm the most worried about. How are you feeling?
I mean, I've had better days.
You're okay?
Like, I'm at half life. Like, I have no way of healing really. So
I could try and heal you, or we could wait until you're more hurt, and I could try. And heal you then.
I mean, I there is a complication to it where you take damage though, don't you?
I mean, sometimes it hurts me, but not when I do it right.
Okay.
One time, I got someone's cold though.
The first time I've heard that.
I mean, that's a risk you got to take anytime.
Yeah.
Very true.
I mean, if you want to.
Hey, I'll give it a try. Feeling pretty earnest to be helpful lately. Is Ilyndra. Okay, where's my click? There we go. Achoo.
oops.
Good enough. See?
Oh, but that's where it does transfer to you though.
Oh my goodness. Ilyndra's just taking the burden
Fine.
of your pain.
Oh.
Fine.
How are you doing now?
I might have.
Fine. 6 out of 19 is plenty.
Oh.
Whoa, Ilyndra,
Hang on.
you
I might have
okay?
not hoped for a full 8 there, but it's fine. I'll be fine.
I think I might. What am
All right,
Why don't you
stay
come
in the back.
back here with me behind Ronan?
Oh,
Okay.
Are you like kind of like crouched behind him?
I
I would say
I-
hunched.
I didn't know this, but
Cowering.
I have one healing potion left. I thought I didn't, but I do. So for Ilyndra, if you wants to take it, because we can't have you being half your
Drink
health.
that down.
Yeah. So why don't you just do that?
You look really bad.
Yeah.
Hurtful. Came out mean.
No, it was true.
So so that's.
I felt really bad. I feel better now. Thank you.
You're welcome. We need you.
Like, as soon as you put it out towards her, she'll take it.
Yeah. Drink it down. That's a good lass.
Lots of the good stuff.
That's a good one for you.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right.
It'll make
Thrain.
you feel
That's our last healing potion, right?
That's my last one.
That's
It's
our
all right.
last one.
That's our last one, yes.
To be fair, we thought we had none.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
That is true.
but it's a good thing I looked through my sack of shit and I found it. So I'm sure there's plenty of things in this dungeon that can heal us. I have faith in your abilities and Fens's and Thrain's to find the good stuff.
Glad you put Thrain at the end of that one, because
Gotta survive it.
in this dungeon,
Trying to be positive. Trying to turn over a new leaf. Be a little positive.
I am positive I will find the next one.
Because we didn't. Just a quick time out. We didn't explore the fauna here, the low hanging fruit. So I think we could probably figure something out.
In the green side?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we did not.
You're right, but I don't know. My heart says that fruit's poisoned. I don't know. My heart just it.
All right. Well, maybe we'll feed it to the rock monster, and if he gets a little crackly, gravelly,
Mirrored in his eyes.
yeah, exactly. Let's see
Or
what
maybe
happens.
it's one of those things where if you cook it right, it's not poison anymore.
That's right. You boil out all the impurities. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's
Thrain is going to insert the key.
I think the sentient being that's overlooking all of us is gonna agree.
And turn the key.
It like
Omniscient.
it like
I just looked up
scrapes in.
and saw everybody's like in the other half side of the room.
Hang on.
Thrain's in there going.
You have our support and our thoughts and prayers in case something goes wrong.
Clicks.
I feel like a couple positions should be switched here, but
Pile
he
of
unlocks
bones.
the door. He
Feel free
unlocks
to
the
open the
door
door.
and we'll open the door.
Oh, that's weird. Why does it only open like a crack? Hold on one second. It's weird.
Like I can see.
Oh, you can see all the way in?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you can. I don't know why there's some rubble there, but
Rubble.
I should have taken that out. Inside, you see this massive statue of, let's go with Euresius, and they're holding this sword, this beautiful sword. It's finely crafted piece of treasure, maybe.
Treasure.
That also may even look like it belongs, as it could slot into a door or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud a little bit. And they seem to be offering it over to you.
Ooh.
Anything happen if I step in the door?
Not immediately, no. Nothing seems to happen. Nothing. Yeah.
Do I see any like noticeable tiles that look like they may be like pressure plates? So look around.
pressure plates.
Like we saw coming in the main,
Mm-hmm.
where we saw the certain stones were.
No, absolutely.
Hit
Go
'em
ahead and
and-
give me a discern realities with advantage if you're just kind of looking for the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys remember last time we said that Fens is supposed to be doing this?
Yeah, where is Fens?
Looks about the same to you.
I just
What happened
leveled
to
up.
Fens? I just leveled. I know more shit, but might be a problem.
Twice.
Oh my! What happened to Fens? You fell down.
That's 9. Next one will be 10. 3 more, and I get to level twice.
You want to have some fun, Thrain? As you're spying around because of the complications, you're looking around and trying to figure out. You step forward.
Oh boy!
Does that do that for the rest of you too? Or just
I saw me step forward. I don't do what?
I just saw the game.
Oh, it didn't do the thing. Okay, for me it
yeah,
like
the game's
zooms
paused.
in. That's okay. It was supposed to do that. For me, it draws you like I added this module that adds these little gates because you guys like to go walking around. So like there's these invisible gates. When you step on them, they cause the game to pause and to zoom in on that person.
Oh, okay.
And for me,
okay.
it put a
What
little
are you
exclamation
doing?
point
I was
over their head.
already. Oh, I was already zoomed in over there, so maybe.
It did not zoom me in.
It's
No
okay. You'll have other opportunities. So, anyway, the all of a sudden, Thrain, the statue becomes animate and and draws the sword. It doesn't attack you, but it seems to go as it stands upon this massive plinth. Begins to do what I must describe as like some kind of Tai Chi with the sword, and they seem to be going through movements, through a pattern. Then the statue stands kind of at attention with the sword on the side. And as they stand up tall, basically, in front of you. So as his Tai Chi routine finishes, Thrain, suddenly you see...
What? Sorry.
I'm going to move you a little bit.
Look at
One of these fucking skeletons appear right in front of you. And...
I will... As soon as I see it, I would swing.
As it begins to attack you, give me and you fight back, defend yourself. Give me a quick discern realities.
If we hear the ruckus, Ronan's gonna come in.
We should. Oh no, the door's gonna lock. Sorry. While this happens.
Door locked. Oh, I didn't hear that.
You continue to fight it like you would, Thrain, and go ahead and roll your hack and slash. Easy.
11.
You cut it down in a single strike. It crumbles before you. You're not really sure how, but it disappears back into the ethereal magic. The statue kind of doesn't look at you, but it changes its stance and demeanor, puts the sword back at an offering stance, and behind you, you would hear the door Behind you, you would hear the door click back, unlocking. This guy's gone.
You guys would hear me yell, Fens?
Yeah?
Can you come in here and find some traps? I just triggered one.
Oh. All right.
Interesting.
I'm not good at this.
I'm sorry, I can't get through the door, so you'll have to do it yourself.
Oh, my bad. You can open the door.
Oh. The vexing of the door begins.
That's
Right.
that spot right there, and he points at it. He's like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
that I think did something." That's where I stepped, and all of a sudden, skeleton
I'll
was in
take
front of me, and
Okay. I'll take a gander around for traps.
Go ahead. Discern realities.
Trap expert.
Oh, trap expert.
Ah.
You don't see any obvious traps, and that's probably the more disconcerting thing because Thrain did say that it seemed to trigger. What did you say? It seemed to trigger. What seemed to
I
trigger?
said I stepped in that area, and I pointed down to where like I stepped. Like he didn't point at like a specific spot. He kind of pointed at the general area.
Okay.
And then told him the statue moved, and then a skeleton popped up.
With your 8 and your familiar words, because you're familiar with Thrain, you you kind of translate him, and you kind of figure out that what this kind of means, or what you're not seeing any particular pressure plate. It seems like it is triggered by crossing the threshold into the main room here.
But it didn't happen. I mean, the threshold that's like right here,
Yes.
or the doorway.
Your original plate.
Okay, so I just happened to stop at the right spot.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Pretty sharp.
All right.
Thrain, you might be on your own with this one because I think if I cross this right here, if anybody does, it's going to happen again. So why don't you
All
walk
right,
around and take a gander?
Yeah, Thrain. After he says that, Thrain will step forward.
I'm going to take out my rope and I'm going to pull out like a good 10, 12 feet of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold it because ropes can work really well as like whips.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an ability that makes me able to do that. I can use regular items as weapons. And
Okay.
Beautiful.
I can get a range based on the weapon, on the item itself. So with a rope, I figure it could be like a whip, which has reach, so that
Watch me whip.
I can hit things far away and not be near them when I hit them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan
Excellent.
The
Nice.
sword is it holding the sword out like it was when I first saw the statue? All right. Nothing happened when I stepped forward.
No.
I'm gonna step up to the sword, to the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Put my hand on the sword.
As you put your hand on the sword, it will react. It will begin to do its Tai Chi routine again, taking up the sword, going through what seems to be the exact same motions as it went through before, and once again, Ilyndra, are you in the room?
Yeah, I
This time,
just in.
2 of them will sprout up. I'm going to put it just right in front of you. Actually, I guess 3 of them.
I got moved backwards.
Yeah, just a little bit, unless you want. I was just going to put him here, if that's okay with you.
I was going to attempt to try to take the sword out of the statue's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Before I take out the...
You just want to make the room really mad.
Yeah. Well, he put his hand on it when it was holding it out, so he's thinking that maybe.
No, I got you. You are trying to snatch it away, though. You want to stay up here?
I'd like to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to try to take the sword.
Well, as you're reaching up, you would see one of these ethereal skeletons appear again, rise up. And this time, 3 of them rise up. One in front of, or one by each of you. Ronan, you're locked out.
I'm locked out.
Assuming you didn't walk in.
Nah. I was looking at the dagger or something. I don't know
Oh,
what
it
happened.
really.
Oh well. Good luck.
Ronan, get in here. God damn it.
Is the door
Like-
won't open?
Hold on one second. Like,
Come on, let's go. What do you want, a DM? Come on.
like choreography, all three of them go into the exact same movement sequence, attacking Thrain, Fens, and Ilyndra, kind of in sync.
In sync. Like some kind of boy band.
I'll start with Ilyndra. What do you do?
I would like to kind of step backward towards the corner and cast a spell real quick. Doot, doot.
Were you watching
See how that
the
goes.
statue earlier when it went through its routine when Thrain went up and...
When I came in afterwards
Accosted
and it
it.
did its routine again, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so this will use up my spell, but I'm actually going to use Prestidigitation and make a super crude stick-figure quality illusion, no larger than myself, between myself and the thing, and I just want to kind of have it mock out the same thing back at it.
Mm-hmm.
See what that do.
You want to do a what? Sorry? You want to do a...
Okay.
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 Using
Leo gets-
Prestidigitation, I can make super crude illusions. So I'm going to use it to make a six-figure quality illusion that is going to basically just do the same thing with its stick-figure quality, obviously illusion, not fooling anyone, limbs, at the thing. And I'm just kind of moving back to let it do that and see what happens, because they're all doing the same thing, and I think they're just trying to teach you Tai Chi or something. They're walking through some steps, and so I want to walk through those steps back at them. But I don't want to do it.
Interesting. You're projecting this... What? Where are you projecting this thing?
Basically, so I moved backwards enough that I could put it between me and the thing, and so just in that space. Like 7.
Interesting. And you're mirroring what movements?
The movements it was making, the
statue.
statue, yes, thank you.
Interesting. Go ahead and cast... well, you already cast the magic spell. You did the Prestidigitation. So you got the 8. Perfect. Your facsimile, your Prestidigitation, your ragdoll goes through the motions with the skeleton in movement, in timing, just like it was choreographed, actually. Like they went together. And for me, this needs to kind of happen together for all three of them. Fens, what do you do in this moment? Do you see this skeleton dancing with this ragdoll of Ilyndra's? Because it's all kind of happening at once. What do you do?
I'm going to take my big heavy rope and swing it in a big circle, hitting both of them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a hack and slash. Yeah, it hits. As it hits, all three of the skeletons disappear into like their ethereal mist, and the statue resets right in front of you, Thrain. Thrain, if you want to try and do some kind of move to grab at the sword, it sounds like you're trying to do.
That was what I was trying to do before, yeah. I was trying to grab the sword.
Do you still want to take that tact, or would you?
I'm facing the statue, so I didn't see
Right.
what.
But you did see that
Ilyndra
skeleton disappear in your peripheral for sure.
I did see that, yeah. And I don't know why that it disappeared this time.
Maybe you hear something from behind you. Would Ilyndra or Fens yell something, or?
Oh yeah, I would immediately go, "Why'd you do that, Fens? Can't you see you just gotta do the same thing back at him? Didn't you see what I was doing?"
No, because I was trying to hit him with the rope.
I thought you did see.
Oh, I'm sorry. When all of these disappear, the door will unlock for you. And you can open it if you want, Ronan. I don't even know if Ronan would notice.
I think it's because I hit him with the rope.
Nope. I'll see his. I can't get in. I can't get in.
Oh, I closed the door. You can you guys not open the doors? I thought you guys could open the doors.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
maybe.
can open them.
Yeah, you gotta click the spot in the middle of
It's
the
kind
door.
of small for some
It's a real small spot.
ridiculous reason.
I think I found it.
Are we all clicking it so much it's not
Yes,
actually
they
open?
are. You all are
Okay.
smashing the bejeebas out of that like button.
I really want to go. I really
Like
want
everybody watching
click
right
it
now
again.
should do. Smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, etc.
Yes.
He makes it in just as I put my hand on the sword again to try and take it. I am trying to take it,
What's going on?
like if I can.
All I heard was Thrain.
When he grabs the rope, there's going to be 4 blood skeleton demons. Hit him with a rope.
Right.
Didn't Ilyndra just say not to?
I don't know what she's talking about. She's
She ran back out.
Yeah. Nobody's listening to her. She doesn't get it. She gives up.
I did just ask because he said that, which countered what you said. I was like, didn't she just say to do what it did?
Yeah, I didn't really understand
I
that.
did say that.
Neither Fens nor I understood that. And we don't have time. So.
What do you mean? What are we short on time for?
There's no
I was
time.
You
feeling
have to be.
I'm anticipating the next round. That's going to come any second because Thrain's not going to not grab the sword.
Yeah.
Thrain, do you grab the sword?
I said multiple times that I was grabbing the sword.
But I can't behind.
Go ahead and roll
out of
the
here.
fight into your
It's
decks
gonna be-
as. So Ilyndra leaves?
Yeah, she
left.
steps back out.
Thrain, roll the fight into your decks as you grab onto the sword and immediately the statue begins moving. Basically with an iron grip on the sword.
I mean, he's seen it happen before, so he's not going to
That's fair.
hold right onto it. So if it does start to move, he'll let go of it again. But he is going to. He was going to, with the intention of grabbing it and sliding it. So he may have taken.
Well, we'll go into its 30-second routine again. Into its Tai Chi routine again, and 3 skeletons will spawn in front of you guys. Weird.
I will do what Ilyndra said though, and I will match its motions.
Okay. If that's your tact, get whoever's doing that tact. If that is just Thrain, give me a dex check with advantage to mirror it to.
Just a dex check.
Yeah, you can use Defy Danger if you want with advantage. Oh. Easy. It's your 3rd time through this rodeo. You know the dance.
I've seen him do it. I haven't actually tried it yet.
Fens, what do you do?
I actually backed up, and I told Ronan to just kind of back up because I have a feeling something's going on.
Okay.
They're talking about matching what they're doing. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Just give them a second, Ronan. Give them a second.
Right. All right. I'm a little dark, but okay. I don't know why.
Back up over here then.
Yeah, I'm back up and
Squeeze in. Squeeze in the
I don't
corner.
know why. Thrain's doing his little dance, but
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
I don't.
Well, you would all see Thrain do this dance perfectly, and the I mean, in my head, all this is kind of happening in unison, Fens. So, how do you react to them popping back up? Ultimately, you would see in your periphery Thrain mimicking the Tai Chi, the sword Chi with the skeleton, kind of in unison, and to some degree. Does Fens take heed of that, or does he go back to the rope method?
No, I'm delaying. I'm waiting to see if Thrain makes it go away. All of them. Because that's kind of the impression I got from that's kind of what I'm figuring out.
No, I don't think, I think making him go away is just resetting it.
We all have to do it, I think. That's what Ilyndra was trying to say.
You all have to do the dance.
I'll just start doing a dance. I'm
all right.
I'm just looking around feeling real stupid, but okay.
Let's do it.
Dance, Ronan, dance.
All right.
I mean, both you can give me if you're trying to mirror Thrain's direction. He's leading the dance.
A little love.
Go ahead and give me Defy Danger Dex, or just a Dex, really, with advantage.
It's dynamite.
We won't talk of this when we leave this dungeon. Where's the advantage thing?
Ronan, you had no idea. You're like all thumbs when it comes to this dance.
Oh, I'm not doing with advantage. Why did I roll again?
Oh, both of you guys need to roll again with advantage.
I did.
Or just roll another d6.
I did. No, whatever.
Fens Robingraph rolled a 9 with advantage.
8. I just rolled again.
Yes, I rolled a 9 with advantage.
And Ronan got an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You both complete the task. And they disappear. All three of you do it. And Thrain, in front of you, the statue kind of rotates the sword around and kind of proffers it over to you, handle first. As you guys kind of solve this riddle, I suppose, this little puzzle I wanted to do for you guys. This little puzzle encounter. Offering over this sword to you, Thrain.
Ooh. I'll take it.
We just won't say that we had to dance to get it. Right? Between us?
Yeah, I mean, it's really no different than doing, like, stationary body exercises for martial arts. It's basically what I was trying to imply.
I got that. Fens is just stuck on that you were dancing.
Yeah.
I'm not a dancer.
Not a dancer.
Kind of a wallflower, actually.
I don't like people.
Anyway, the door unlocks.
Thrain walks up to Ronan and is like, "Look at the sword I found."
Well, I came to the Moonlit dungeon. All I got was this lousy dagger.
I got this sword.
Oh,
I got this sword.
Is this an ornamental sword, or is this actually like a functioning sword?
Well, I originally wanted it to be the key, of course, but I'm not really sure if you guys want it to be a prized object from as like loot. I am totally on board with that as well. Same for the other artifact that I intend to give you guys.
I mean,
assuming you complete the other side.
In your experience, do parties turn loot down when that's
right?
No. I'll write down I owe Thrain one fancy schmancy sword.
Thrain gives it to Ronan.
Oh, what
Thrain
generosity, Ronan!
Thrain
Or
uses
Thrain.
his
It's mine.
Psy Blade.
I know. Doesn't mean you can't. I mean, you're
I mean,
part of your character
we
is
could
being a
sell it
loot
if he's not
goblin,
gonna
right?
use it.
So
No, I was not. That's quite generous. Thank you.
No, if it's something you can use. If not, we sell it for the
Well, maybe we can find out what's
the party.
What's it do, and then if he wants to sell it, we'll sell it. Unless it does more than my beauty here, which I don't think so. And I stroke my side. Oh no! Shh! I didn't say that. You didn't hear that. Well, yeah, we'll look at it later. We have time to figure its properties out.
absolutely.
That was pretty quick. How did you guys do it?
It was an epic battle.
Oh,
Violence.
As Fens says that, Thrain's like, "No, you were right. You just had to follow what it did."
Oh,
he
yeah,
did
that
not
too.
take this humbly. He looked very smug.
thank you, oh omniscient being.
Well
It was the
Do you
ultra-violence we did.
Do you actually tell you how you completed it, or is Fens completely defensive about dancing, as he calls it?
Oh no! I as Fens is like saying we had this epic battle. I'm like, yeah, no, we just did what you said. So
We just did what you said.
Fens, don't give any secrets in front of Thrain here.
Yeah,
I mean-
I know.
I look at him like, no, there's secrets.
He's likely to fall under questioning.
He's like, nah, this is way funnier.
It's not right.
So what do you guys do now that you have
glad I
your
could help.
your booty, your sword, your sword key?
Back to the rock.
Not to be.
Oh, maybe it's a Rock Slayer sword. Maybe it's a Vorpal blade. I think that's what it is.
There you go. It can cut through anything.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
Just looks like a key.
Yeah, if you aren't familiar, it just looks like a big fucking key.
Well, that's
On
disappointing.
the other hand,
That's very
you
disappointing.
could put that.
Oh, it's a
key
real sword.
Yeah.
in
What's
a
that, Ilyndra? What'd she say?
lock. On the other hand, you could put that key in a lock.
Potentially.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we need the other key from the other side too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which that was the tougher of.
Oh,
the
right. We
two.
need both. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
to the rock.
To the rock.
Yeah.
Rock. The
We should
rock.
come up with a plan first.
Yes.
It's a bit of a walk. Let's talk as we go. Any ideas? Anyone?
One thing,
Um,
though, I think I should add to this little plan. No chalk dust.
No choke dust.
No chalk
Call.
dust.
Right.
Good call.
Hope you come up with something alternative.
Hey,
So what chalk
we
dust
have-
has really worked out. But,
High quality
okay.
chalk alternative, please.
But what are rocks
have
afraid of? What do rocks
We have-
fear?
I'm moving Ronan for him.
Maybe they fear wind. It's erosion.
All right, this is dead. You don't need to worry about this.
Tectonic plates banging into each other. Oh, I don't know. Sand
okay.
time.
You
Okay,
guys
right.
make your way once again into the Mushroom Grove. The door is locked. I'm not sure who has the key at the moment.
I do.
Yes.
What? Something wrong?
Ilyndra
Did I
has-
mess something up on the
Ilyndra
map?
has that key. Nope. I was just looking to see who had it.
Anybody else notice the fruit in here?
I was gonna ask, is that something new to us? And if so, did Fens mention it?
I did not mention
kind
it.
of.
I-
No, it
Why would I
wasn't.
mention fruit?
I noticed it before we went to rest, but then I forgot about it by morning, basically.
Okay.
And then I think Fens noticed it.
I did clearly mention it as part of Ilyndra's overnight. I also did mention it in the original RP-Appetizer pre-gaming before that session. But
I believe
they would be a new fixture kind of overnight that would have appeared. And yeah, you, Fens, when you woke up, you would have been like, oh, those weren't really there before when I was more conscious in this room prior. So, I mean, from Thrain's point of view, if he didn't really notice them, he was in another headspace. Yeah, absolutely, they would be a new fixture to the room, for sure.
What the fudge?
What the fudge?
What the fudge is going on here? Kidding.
I'm gonna check one of them out while we discuss our option.
I had a bunch of this stuff
So-
written down for last session, so I have to remember what it all was for this fruit.
So we know the rock monster's in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we want to attack it? Do we remember?
Do we?
Do we want to attack it? True.
Right, because it makes sense that we did some kind of a warrior posy bullshit thing over there. That's all about destruction. That's all about death and war. But this is all about life. Maybe we're supposed to plant something in it or some shit like that.
Oh.
Well,
Maybe we're supposed to plant the fruit.
the other side had 3 rooms, and we've only been 2 here. So I bet you that rock monster just tries to kill us, and that 3rd room is where we have to do some weird thing, dancing or growing or planting or something.
Probably
Yeah.
true, but the skeletons were still very similar to the overall motif. The
Yes.
skeletons we fought in that big room.
How'd you get rid of those?
That was
Um,
normal fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But again, fighting is the norm for over there. Just
Awesome.
suggesting.
Right.
Why
Don't
don't we
hear
try
any ideas from other people.
I don't hear anything else.
I mean, it is in a room with with nothing, so it might just be hungry.
Maybe
Maybe
it
it
wants
wants a
to eat
friend.
this fruit.
I thought too.
We could throw fruit at its mouth.
Well, why don't we try planting? We plant something in the other room with the rock behemoth, or is that what Ilyndra's getting at?
Well, I don't know about. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Maybe we plant something in it. Maybe there's something planting or life related. Maybe we're supposed to somehow flood the room. I don't know. All I'm
Ilyndra,
saying is that we tried to fight it head on. Yeah.
Right. Nope.
So you told me you wanted to check these out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the fruit. You're off.
As you approach the fruit, what do you do? Do you touch it? Do you pluck it?
Touch it.
Well,
What
at
do you
this
do?
point, she's kind of irritable, and so she's basically, to start with, she's just gonna kind of try and take one of them apart, like, try and get to look at the pit or core of it, and just generally
So you pull it off the tree? So to
cutting
speak?
up the fruit. Oh yeah. She starts by pulling it off the tree.
Go ahead and give me a Spout Lore as you pluck this fruit of Guyana from its tree. What is it, Ilyndra? Well, I guess I can tell you, but it's the fruit. You recognize this as the fruit of Guyana. It is renowned for having restorative properties and otherwise being kind of regenerative in nature. It also has a slight hallucinogenic effect that can put you in better spirits. You know, with proper microdosing and a physician.
She says that, and Thrain puts
Alright.
a couple in his bag.
How big are they?
Let's say grapefruit size.
I told you
Grapefruit size. Ooh.
What did I say? The fruit might be beneficial. Use it
Just
well.
because it's like my favorite when ripe fruit. It tastes
I
vaguely
didn't
like
say
papaya.
it definitely wasn't. I
Okay.
said maybe we should be cautious. See, people today.
Just let you know. Oh, I
Let
was
you know.
thinking. I was thinking it was all right.
This time you were right that the magical overnight fruit is safe.
This was your DM trying to be kind and give you the gift of Guyana.
Oh, it's brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, let's
To kind
let's
of
harvest some
bolster
fruit.
you guys a bit. But
Yeah.
I do like
That'll
the
be
idea.
nice.
Ultimately, Ilyndra, maybe this
I'm
is
gonna eat
something you can use for the rock monster, or
Monster.
I don't know. Maybe you have other plans for the earth elemental in the other room.
Could I just nibble on a little bit?
But yeah, I mean, sure. You would find, let's
I'm
go
a
with
big
like a
town.
half dozen of these.
Okay.
When dried, you can probably eat like a fruit jerky.
Well, if he nibbles it now, a little taste.
You're just going in, Thrain? Or sorry, not Thrain, Ronan?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little sliver. I'm gonna take out this
A little
Elvis
sliver?
dagger. Maybe it's good for cutting his fruit. Maybe that's what this feckin' thing is for, cutting fruit. Cutting Guyana
Roll
fruit.
1d4 as you take...
Oh, you're gonna use the sword with the other guy's rune on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Her
going to use that
fruit?
dagger?
Am I mixing my metaphors, so to speak?
Thrain,
The lunar-
takes a few steps away from Ronan as he sees him doing that.
1d4, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I like this idea, Thrain. I'm now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Why did you roll that? I just asked for a D4. You didn't have to roll damage, but
I know it's easy for me to so try and type it.
now give me. You'll heal for 2, whatever health you're at, as you
Nice.
eat this sliver, and go ahead and give me a Constitution roll.
Okay. It's 9. It's 9.
Ilyndra, Thrain, as you see Ronan eat this slice, and Ilyndra, I don't know if you warn him or you care, but you see him get a little giddy, and Ronan, you feel happier. You're seeing. You're not truly hallucinating. It was low dose, but you're definitely you're in a different headspace right now. And you know what? These mushrooms ain't so bad.
I'm telling you, you should
Ronan,
all have
This
a
mushroom
little
grove
bit.
ain't so bad.
It's delicious.
You heard me say micro, right? You know what micro?
Oh, I don't know. I said a little bit, so I took a little bit from this little dagger, this elfish butter knife.
Thrain sees that and he throws another one in his bag. He's gonna have fun later.
I took a little.
He's gonna
Be
have
careful,
fun
you
later.
know.
What happens if you eat a whole one?
Oh.
Maybe
No, I
we
was
could
beginning.
see guys.
Definitely a
I was
dice
beginning
roll.
to
that's for
really
sure.
dislike this place. Like as dungeons go, it's just pretty fucking bad. But it's actually pretty good now. It's actually a nice place.
I
think
like where you're going with the whole dagger imbued with the Eresius lunar energy being used to pry open the fruit of Guyana. The symbolism is a little.
It's good.
I like it. So
good, Bob.
You know,
Thanks for
what you
helping out.
don't see, Ronan, is that the juice seems to seep in and go into all the nooks and crannies and crevices and dings and dents of this old dagger. And you know, you don't really notice it, but there is it seems to soak into the dagger itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now.
Is he fixing it? Is it nice? It's got a nice coat on it now.
I haven't really decided. I'm giving myself a reminder to decide what happens with all that.
Well, if I decide
maybe you make a bad roll, and I decide later.
Do I want to lick the blade?
Or a great roll.
Great roll.
Yes, thank you.
Great roll.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's lovely.
What happened to Fens? He got lost back at the.
What?
Even I think
Fens is in the room with us.
I think my accent is changing
there he
now.
is.
Oh, it's wonderful. Oh.
I was just off screen, and I'm
up there?
a dunderheaded Mifflinite. So what are you guys doing? As Fens, you would see them probably eating. Ronan's attitude would change. What are you doing?
Hello,
over there, hanging
Fens.
out
Nice
in the
to
mushrooms?
see you. It's a beautiful day.
Probably dug into your old spot that they left you in. Maybe still warm from you laying there.
What did Fens do with the coin? Did he just pocket him?
What happened?
I was
Did he
asking
lose
Doug
Fens?
what Fens do. He just asked if he's going to be okay, if Ronan's going to be okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
lovely.
that's
Don't worry about me.
No.
Everything's fine.
I was talking to Ilyndra. Thanks for
Sorry.
talking to Ilyndra.
Just gonna go over here by the mushrooms.
You're an idiot. I'm talking to Ilyndra. No offense.
It's all right.
Not great with people.
We're all friends here. Don't worry. I don't know why my voice has changed eating this fruit.
What were you asking about a coin, Bobby?
Oh, I was asking what Fens do with the coins that were on his eyes when he woke up.
Oh,
Did he pocket them, or are they laying on the ground over there?
No, they're in my pocket. You don't leave money around.
Yeah, the
What
whole
is
premise
good?
that he left him really shocked me that you would even consider that a scenario for.
Always thinking.
Fens strikes me as the person to pick up like even a penny
with.
off the side of the street.
No, we've already got a dagger and a sword.
It's a broken dagger and a bunch of weird fruit. And that
People don't need to
sword-
know that it's a broken dagger. It's just like a really old dagger.
Okay, so I've got a few different
All right.
ideas.
Okay.
So we could try to plant fruit in the rock elemental. I admit that's not our strongest plan. Okay, that's just one of the plans. We could try to hyperheat it to make it molten so that it's so dense it goes down and sinks into the ground, and we can just walk over it maybe. We could also try and get Ronan over to it with the dagger and plant the dagger in there. I don't know. That could do something.
Yes.
And we could try to explode it. And Ronan had the idea of doing a viney thing, but I still don't think that's a good one.
All right. All right.
What about tossing it one of these fruits and trying to get it to
That's what I
eat
meant
it?
by plant one in it.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Get it to eat it, and maybe it'll get hallucinate. It'll be happy. It'll be good. Let us go by. Give it the key.
Is it self-aware? Do we know?
Oh no.
We'll find out if we throw fruit in his mouth.
Because
Yeah.
I hope it is, because it'll be lovely. I'm just
The
going to talk like
self-aware
this.
matter, I'm pretty sure other creatures can hallucinate and get fucked up.
We could also
Who's
wrap it
gonna
up in my
throw
rope.
fruit?
What?
Oh,
Who's gonna? I
Throw
grabbed
fruit.
3 of them.
I'll take some.
okay.
And I'll...
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I threw them
we
in
all
my
just
bag.
try and mash it in the mouth.
Bye.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It will love it. It will really love it.
Just a mash
Okay.
in the mouth, you know?
So Fens is gonna lasso it, and then everybody else is gonna jam fruit in his mouth.
I think we should start by throwing the fruit in his mouth, because if
Yeah.
that works, then
Oh,
we just
okay.
got a friend.
Ben
Yeah.
should
Okay,
throw the
perfect,
fruit in its
perfect.
mouth.
Yeah. It's like a
Because
fruity
he can
tart.
improvise weapons.
No, I
Correct?
can't do that. I can't. Nah, fruit's not a weapon.
Oh,
No, actually, like, if there's another advanced move where I get better at throwing things as
Oh.
weapons. I don't have that. What I have now is melee weapons.
gotcha.
Melee. Fruit.
I apologize if this comes off as reductive, but is the plan to OD the rock monster?
Yes. That's one of the plans.
That's plan A.
Because plan A might stink. And then you go to plan B.
Plan B is going to be like wrap it up with whatever we can. Plan
I
C
love
is
that
melt
moment.
Yeah.
And
Plan C
plan-
might be worse than plan A, but
Ooh,
Plan
I
D is
also
leave.
think that I do think planting it literally could also work, because if we just get it to blossom
Yeah.
and bloom, it'll root itself. And
Okay.
so if the hallucinations don't do anything, maybe we rain on it and see if that
that's right.
like magic rain.
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you have a way
go,
to speed up the process of?
I think it's
rooting?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Maybe I might.
Then
Yeah. It's so great. It's all love, man. Look at all the... Ronan's still high, right? My headspace, I'm in a different headspace still.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you're like... I'm not saying that you're all over
okay.
the place. You just have... You have...
I feel good.
yeah,
You've had alcohol before. You know what a buzz is. You have a light
It's lovely.
buzz.
And I'm 100% behind Ilyndra's plans. A to Z. I think it's one of them's gonna work. So, and we're all capable, right? Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
like if any of this froofy stuff we do doesn't work, then it's up to Ilyndra to do something big to it.
Well, she could do the big magic.
It's up to Ilyndra.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we give up, go home.
All right. So let's do the fruity
You know-
tart first.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is happening?
We'll start
Do the
with
fruity
the fruit
tart.
to the mouth.
That's right. Fruity tart right to the gobber. It's all good.
Fruity
I think
tart
this
right
plan-
to the gobble.
He's fucking brilliant.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
brilliant.
Okay, so that's plan A.
So again, what's the
Fruity
delivery
tart
method?
to the
'Cause I feel
gob.
like if we just throw from 20 feet away, we're just gonna be throwing fruit on the ground, right?
Yeah. If we,
Or
well, depending on where it is, we could use the terrain. Jump up on a rock and do like jump off a rock, throw it at it. Or get it to roar. Can
That's
somebody?
not a good idea. Those rocks are real slick.
That's right. Or-
oh,
They're
okay.
real slippery.
They did look mossy.
Does the
Yeah.
rock? Did anybody hear it bellow? Did it let out this roar? Ah.
Did the rock have a
think
mouth?
so.
Did rock
Yeah.
must have a mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have a maw? Yeah.
I don't recall describing it having a mouth in particular.
I thought you did have it shouting at us when it was chasing us down the hallway.
Yeah.
Did
it
I?
was roaring. I saw
I don't know.
gravel
I could
coming
be
out of
wrong.
its
It's
mouth.
been a minute.
Some pebbles and gravel were coming out when it was like.
It was saying how much it liked fruit and how happy it would be.
Oh, the door's open. It was saying that the door's open. It can go get some fruit.
It's
And I
like,
locked the
Fruit,
door
I'll
and
help
turned around and
everybody
walked
get through
away.
this whole thing.
if you go into the garden, could you get me a little fruit?
Give me some
All it
fruit.
wants is into the forbidden garden, you guys.
Just
My
kick
fruit
the
Hurl
door.
things at it.
My fruit's a little gravelly. All right, I'm gonna sign off now. Good night.
So what's plan? So plan A is it can have a mouth. I don't. That's fine. It eats rocks. Sure, why not? Generally speaking, or fruit. I guess it definitely can indulge.
The next plan is attack it.
Well, don't we have the improvised Molotov cocktails that Thrain?
We do.
Mm-hmm. The sap grenade things.
Yeah, maybe that could create enough heat.
I think of them as like sticky bombs, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have a means of lighting them though.
Oh.
Like igniting them.
I can help with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe Ilyndra can use a magic and make it hotter for the potter of the plants.
What?
I don't know what. Yes, I'm gonna say yeah.
You're too deep in the sauce, my brother. I need you to.
No, I'm fine. No, if she can enhance its heat, maybe those things.
Oh! Like give a boon to the grenade, the sticky bombs. Gotcha.
Make it hotter for the potter of the plants. If we're gonna plant it,
Well,
it doesn't work.
Oh. Lure it with fruit,
like,
then the fruit blows up in its face.
I'm sorry, Ilyndra.
Okay, so I know wick isn't the right word, but does it have something that I can light or before tossing it, or?
Yeah, we made them Molotov cocktails. They've got like a cloth in them in the sap.
Oh, okay. I think we're good.
Yeah.
And Fens has his rope. We can trips it. Right? Maybe?
Sure.
And there were 2 of those Molotov cocktails.
It's not like 10 tons of solid rock, basically. The rope definitely will.
I don't know. Contingency plan.
I'm teasing. So plan A. Smash fruit into face, hope it hallucinates, ODs, dies, etc. Plan B is...
No, inhuman.
Is the Molotovs? The overheating it?
Yes.
I guess we're doing a lot of planning. Did you guys just want to go in there and...
Those were a bunch of options thrown out. I think the ones that we actually chose, though, were the fruit to the mouth, the Molotov cocktails, which my thinking there is that, okay, so I have a spell I could use to light it, and then, or we can light it in a normal way, but either way, I want, when the explosion goes off, I'm going to try and enhance the explosion a little bit and make it a bigger one. So if you guys could just not be close to the elemental when we do that. I think you don't want to anyway because we're throwing them off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be close to it regardless, yeah.
But there's different ideas of close.
It's fair. So which plan do you guys want to try and execute first? How's this happening?
I think the fruit is first.
Fruity tart.
Fruity tart to the gob. I actually wrote that down.
I think it's going to work. I believe in Ilyndra's plan 1,000%.
Spoken like a true soldier.
Yes,
It's not the most solid plan. I just want to point out I said this was probably the weakest plan. But I also asked, how are we delivering it?
That's fair, yeah. How are you doing the fruit delivery service?
Does anyone have a bow? Or could we throw a dagger? That's not your dagger.
I'll throw it. Well, we could distract it and maybe distraction.
If I stick the Psy Blade in the middle of it and throw my Psy Blade,
Ooh.
can I use my int still with my flying daggers of the mind?
Sorry, could you say that? I'm trying to imagine this. Your Psy Blade's trying to go into what?
We have
sticking the Psy Blade in the
GM's brain
and throwing it at the to the mouth.
Working.
And maybe not the whole fruit, but enough that there's some seed, there's some fruity chunk, meaty bit.
I feel like this may sound rude. I don't think your psychic energy can carry weight.
Fair enough. That's why I was asking. The only other thing I
feel like it would dramatically impact aerodynamics and throw.
Absolutely.
Well, we could put
when you add a payload to things.
Yeah. We could put a glob of it, a Guyana fruit, a big heaping glob on the end tip of my sword, which has reach.
Okay, I like this. Is fun.
And
then you got to get it up to him.
Yeah, maybe we can distract it. I don't know. The old distraction action. And
hey, Ilyndra, can you make your illusion again? Go in there and dance and stuff?
Ooh, yeah.
Dance and stuff. It's so
different. I actually can't.
Look at me, Daddy-o!
What, Grace?
I used it for the last time I can today, unfortunately. So
that would have been good.
Dance for the monster, Ilyndra. Dance for the monster. It's like King Kong, guys.
You don't have to make it demeaning. Jeez, you suck tonight.
Twas Elvish.
I wasn't mean. It sounded. It just came off that way to me. I didn't.
The monster.
So what? We are no close to you guys crossing the threshold of this door.
It's gonna happen. The other plan is a hunk of fruit.
Hope all goes well, Doug.
All right, good luck, Doug.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's one of the delivery systems. Is we could chuck it, and if it doesn't work, I will put a guy.
So you put it on the tip of your sword, trying to fling it, kind of as catapult it, or?
Well, no, I will run up, jam it in there, hopefully, and then be dexterous enough to go back.
So you're leaving the sword?
No. Don't be silly, man.
It's like it's on the end of a fork, and he's sticking the fork.
Yeah, go up there like a shish kebab, and then go like that. Hopefully, it gets caught in its rock teeth. Rocky maw, and then I jack it back.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Well, this sounds dangerous as heck. Okay. That's your guys' first approach. That's how you want to do it.
Yep.
With the
and
fruit?
We'll get the bombs ready. We'll right.
Okay.
Is that what we want to do?
You
or want to do
slurp
bombs
the fruit
first?
onto the tip. One of the fruit on the tip of your sword. Sure. All of you, do you sit at the periphery? Do you stand at the periphery over here?
I give a question.
Okay.
Go on.
I don't remember, Ronan. Did it attack you as soon as you went in there before? Or did you kind of roam it near it?
It was going after Thrain. So I went.
It was up on the rock and jumped
perched
down.
Yeah.
It jumped down or it attacked someone immediately? Who initiated attacking?
Thrain failed, slid down, right? Or something happened and went for...
No. You went in.
Once it had already started.
That was
Ronan.
Been grabbed.
No, Fens went in. Didn't he?
Fens went in? No, I thought Ronan went in and got grabbed.
Yeah, you're right. Ronan went in. He failed like a defy danger dex. It's kind of like a perception check, but you calamitously failed it. So I believe my complication was that you noticed that it morphed out of the rock, jumped down. Okay. I believe I made the complication.
Okay.
I upped the ante because I put it in. I had it jump down and take hold of you, and I crush you.
Okay. Where did Thrain slip off the rock part? When did that come in?
That was me going in after that.
After the fact.
After it
Okay.
had you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
trying
you.
to attack from above.
Then
Gotcha, thank
Fens climbed it, smushed chalk and stuff into its eyes. And then he failed something. Something happened. I don't remember what. I think it was Thrain. Then came in to also like. I think Thrain, you wanted to climb the stone and shoot down upon it or something, and you failed that roll. Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
No, I just want to make sure we're
The point. The point though is who started the fighting? Was it the Rock or Ronan?
Well, for me, I guess the Rock was the aggressor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I got the impression later that maybe it wasn't, since Michael said the thing about us fighting it head on. Okay, I just wasn't sure.
No, that's fair. I guess in my head, the encounter wasn't really supposed to go that way personally, and so I felt necessary to escalate with the complication when the rubber hit the road. So,
gotcha.
It is the aggressor, for lack of a better.
Okay. In that case, I think that what we ought to do is we ought to have Ronan go in with the rest of us kind of forking out around him, and ideally if Fens is back, he can throw a cocktail and Thrain can throw a cocktail, and if Ronan's appetizer is not accepted.
Perfect.
And then I'll throw fire at the cocktail.
Okay. That's how we'll ignite it. That works.
Excuse me.
Oh, love it when a plan
is born. Yeah.
Here it is.
I just wanted to know how quickly it was gonna attack us, kind of thing.
Yep.
If we had a few seconds where it would be inert, or if it was just gonna aggress from the start.
Okay.
All right. Thrain will unlock the gate. Oh, it was already unlocked.
I did that for you, and then...
Oops.
Now let's see. I had another trigger point, just in case you guys went on a walkabout again.
No.
I want to see if it animates for you guys.
I'll let Ronan go ahead, because he's going to be the one that's going to feed it.
It's not going to hurt anybody or anything. I want to see if you guys can see it. It's just... They're little warning blockers for the players. It pauses the game for the DM so that they don't keep running. Yeah.
There we go.
See, at pause... I don't see an exclamation, though.
I see it, because I triggered it.
Okay.
You did see it. Awesome.
Yeah, it's like...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I wanted.
It's beautiful.
So it wore, I just wanted to pause. Ultimately, if you guys want to walk by, I wanted to pause before you went traveling around here.
G-Man had to go.
Oh, okay. So unfortunately, we lost Fens.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
Do I keep rotating Thrain, or does Thrain keep rotating Thrain?
I am not doing that.
That must be me, my bad. Oh, yeah.
I want to join my friends. Hey, so I was going to ask him when he got back, but now he's not going to. Do you think Fens would let Ilyndra borrow that thing we stole? Because if I recall correctly, it gives +1s, and she's feeling kind of like this is the time for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you could convince
She's hesitated
Fens
to ask before because
relinquish
it's
the trinket.
So.
Yeah. It's just life or death.
I don't know. I've been kind of catty to him after putting a bag over his head.
I think you did him an improvement putting a bag over.
Oh. Rude.
I think to make it work, he would probably let me know anyway.
Yeah.
This is a big move. This could
Okay.
be it. So yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yes. I feel the energy. It's coursing through my...
Ronan, you go in, fruit on the tip of your sword. That's a phrase I gotta use.
Yeah. Not the fruit of the loins, but the fruit of the tip.
As you enter the room, however, you don't immediately see the rock monster itself. So you kind of would stand here.
Okay.
Give me a
discern realities.
Discern realities.
Oh, how did? Thank you, sir.
As you enter, but you don't, because you know. Oh.
I'm very sharp. This thing has enhanced my senses.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, microdosing does work well for people.
I can smell the color purple now. It's glorious. It smells like lavender if you guys want.
I love lavender. It's a nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
It does, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. That's why I feel calm. Like, this plan's going to work.
What's your questions, big boy?
Oh, sorry. I have to ask questions. That helps, right? What should I be on the lookout for? Numero uno.
You can see the outline, like this crusty, chalky outline where the eyes are of this guy. Kind of perched back here atop.
Okay. So I whisper back to him, I see it's upon a rocky outcropping here. I see the chalky outline, so the chalk was good for something. Right?
Something.
So we know where it is. It's hiding up on a rock. It's not moving, right? It doesn't really notice us, so it's not doing anything right now?
You with that 14 and everything, you...
Okay.
You're good right now. You've snuck upon the beast.
Good. What here is useful or valuable to me being us, the party? What is valuable to us? Useful or valuable
to you?
Or useful?
What is valuable or useful to you?
As we try to enact this crazy plan.
What here is useful or valuable? That one?
Yes, that is correct. It could be the plural for not valuable. Me, but for we. We, monsieur, we.
Did I just decide that it has a mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
It's now canon. The rock has a mouth.
Its mouth does not seem agape or open for you to just administer your medicine. However, you do notice that there are a lot of cracks and crevices and spots where you may be able to smush in some sticky things or otherwise get other munition in there. But its gob is not immediately open for you to again administer your medicine.
So I tell them the gob is closed. It's got cracks and crevices and nooks and crannies. We can shove this stuff in. So we still have potential.
Should have got here before 7. The gob's closed.
Yeah, the gob's closed. You know, it's the early bird special. They're all sold out. Fuck. They fucking geriatric fuckers. Okay.
Wow, elderly hate. That'll be great for the demos.
Yeah, sorry, but you all know who you are. Go to
dinner
dinner 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Grandma, get bent.
Doubles down, everybody.
Man, I like having dinner at 4 in the afternoon.
Actually, I do like to eat early, so I'm sorry. Apologies. So, everybody over 65.
Hypocrisy. Oh my goodness! So
everybody in Boca del Vista, Phase 1.
Everything is kind of calm in the room at the moment.
Okay.
You've been able to sneak up, and you've noticed that I got
one more question.
Seems perfect. It seems in hibernation, or I'm just trying to get everything back on track.
No, you're right. We should. Yeah.
Just steer the ship back a little.
All right. Yeah.
What's your third and final question?
Third and final question. I tell everybody what happened. It looks like it's hibernation. It's not moving. What happened here recently? Which we're looking for was about to happen. What is about to happen? What is about to happen? Because it's it's quiet. It's too quiet. When it's really too quiet, something's amiss.
This is about to happen. I don't think I've ever had this asked me this.
Oh, sorry. Because there's a villain in the grass. There's a snake in the grass.
What is about to happen?
Yes. About to succeed.
I guess I don't know how to answer. Like if you succeed or you fail, probably what's about to happen is the earth elemental, the rock, is going to eventually notice you, sense you guys in the area, and may be aggressive. I'm not really sure.
All right, so at least we know that if we're careful, we're okay. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, everybody, we got to be extra careful. If we sneaky does it right, we're okay. We're golden.
I'll keep muting my camera.
Are we ready? Are we ready to smush fruit in
the way
I'm
picturing this is like you're going to use it like a butter knife at this point to just kind of try and shove it.
Yes, exactly. It's like, it's like a big English muffin, and I want to get all the nooks and crannies.
When you approach, Ilyndra will start quietly humming some kind of prayer to Guyana for this to work.
I'll appreciate it. All your thoughts and prayers are most appreciated. Hashtag thoughts and prayers. Okay, I'm moving. Hopefully Thrain's got the fire bombs ready.
Michael.
Yeah, he's got them ready.
Okay, good.
So you're trying to shmoo this on?
Yeah, I just make sure Ilyndra's doing her prayer to help, invoke her god to help me. I was like, Thrain, you ready? And so he's got his stuff ready. I don't want to just go and do it when nobody's ready. So I think we're set.
Let the shmoo begin. Give me a defy danger. Oh, I'm not sure.
Constitution. No. To me, it sounds like dexterity. It'd be quiet and sneaky. Yeah.
Let's do dex.
Yeah, gonna have to. Because that's just ones that makes sense. Gonna have to. Scooty dex. All right, here we go, peoples. All right.
Anybody want to push him over the threshold somehow?
Ooh, yeah.
Did
somebody tell me, no, go to the left. Go to the left. Oh, the prayer, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you think that should just give it to him, or?
No. I just as my aid roll.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because of the prayer, go ahead and roll aid with advantage.
Because that lyrical elven prayer always is. There
we go.
Naughty two. Uh-oh. Michael, you're muted.
Oh,
you heard me.
It was a terrible joke. Does anybody want to cascade and try and help out the helper?
Cascade!
You can't do that.
You're a cunning linguist, sir.
We can't do that. Never mind. Oh, is that just like written into the rules? You can't aid and aid?
No.
Even like something about even multiple aids just give a +1 or
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So I'm okay. I get the +1. But poor Ilyndra has a cost.
Expose yourself to danger or retribution. Okay.
So I get up there and
Schmoo it in there, all good, and you're able to back out. But it definitely it doesn't see you, but for some reason it catches Ilyndra, sees her
It hears
in the
me.
back with her prayer. Probably hears you with your prayer.
yeah.
And it kind of focuses upon and begins to dismount. Thrain, what do you do as it starts to dismount this rock formation?
I throw the Molotovs. Throw both of them.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll
Oh shoot! I still had it.
with advantage. Well, it looked like the other one was a 1, so it would have been a 7. Well, we don't know which one is which, so you just have to re-roll.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow, the highs and lows.
Oh, what time is it? Nah.
It is. Yeah, it's you're getting. It's time. I was wondering how long you're going to deliberate. If you guys are going to deliberate into the terrible time for rolls, the jinx rolls. Anyway, you see these Molotovs go sailing across, kind of smashing down. I want to say maybe sailing across wasn't the right way to say it. Kind of smashing at the feet, lighting below, or like just going below him on the rock side, rock face.
They're not lit. They weren't lit.
Right.
Molotovs.
Right. So the liquid just kind of drips down around his feet.
Oh, fire it anyway.
I would.
All right, but get back.
All right, I'm gonna pack because I know fire's coming. I know some magic
I was
is
saying,
coming.
I knew.
So I back up. Yeah.
I knew it was coming too, so yeah, I would have backed up.
It's like if it's going south, fire.
Okay, you both can back out.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was the plan. Is I throw and then.
Yeah, it just didn't get on a feckin' thing. What's the worst gonna happen?
So basically, what I'm doing is I'm just tossing a little spark
Full 4.
over towards it.
Oh,
and
I like
am
your
gonna
little...
forget.
I like the
Sorry?
icons here.
Yeah, she generated them all with ChatGPT one day. They are pretty awesome.
They're awesome. I just have to comment on it. I'm sorry.
I did not make them.
No, you're fine.
But you had the idea. You had the idea.
But yeah. Green, she throws her one day it'll be seen as iconic green fire over
Green
the
fire?
Molotov cocktails. That's just
Right, her
nothing to that's just her thing.
Yeah.
It's her motif, her theming.
The environment, yeah.
Yeah.
Silver sparks, green flame.
Nice. I like that silver
He thinks it's pretty.
So the spark dances like through the air, lands kind of at the feet, engulfing, and all of that sap begins to sizzle, kind of like a slow time bomb, and engulfing the monstrosity as it reaches out, still kind of like looking straight at you, Ilyndra. It lunges in your direction, launching its arm in your at you, ultimately, as behind it you see it sizzle off and explode all around, and the fist comes flying towards you. Give me a dex.
Can I?
Defy danger dex. Say that
I'm
again.
right in the path. If it's coming to Ilyndra, I'm kind of in the path. Can I fuck up its trajectory with
Maybe, absolutely. I would let her roll first, just
Oh
in
no, I'm just saying.
you know.
Yeah. In case she's super agility, dexterous. Ting.
So what do you can't really help
No,
her.
I had a different
But
thing
you,
was
I mean,
gonna
if you
do,
want to
so-
try and use defend, I think.
Yes, because I want to defend. If I can deflect it with my sword or take some of the impact, and knock
give
off
it a
its
try.
Trajectory. Okay.
Roll con for your defend.
8.
As long as you stand in defense when you are seen defended attack, you may spend hold 1 for 1.
I'll redirect an attack from the thing you defend to me.
Ilyndra, you see Ronan in a heroic act dive in front of the rock fist as it flames towards you. You see him take it down, change the trajectory, and he topples over here kind of against the hedges with this burning fist kind of sizzling on top of him.
Ooh.
Thrain, as you as you stand there seeing this happen, what do you do? I'm sure you wouldn't be just standing there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to portray it like you're just like, man.
I mean, he is kind of sitting there watching.
It's like marshmallow time.
He is watching it happen.
It's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, I'd watch.
Yeah. I mean, after that all happened, he'd step forward and he'd probably try to at least throw a dagger at it.
Is that like the dying explosion of it, or is it?
Oh no! That it's not alive anymore. The whole thing exploded.
Yeah.
This massive chunk of stone is now pinning
out of it,
Ronan to the ground. And it's super hot because it just kind of exploded in chunks.
Okay, that was it blowing up, not the
Yes,
stone
sir.
that it was standing on. Blowing up.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ronan's got a massive chunk of stone going through him.
Potentially.
Well, not through him. It's just smashing him, and it's pinned him down to the ground.
Oh,
Because it's so large. It's a heavy chunk of rock.
Just get
Heavy,
more of that
hot
grapefruit
rock.
ready.
Yeah, Thrain will lift down and he'll find that like crazy mom lifting car off baby strength.
The adrenaline strength.
Yeah.
My baby.
My baby's underneath there. My baby.
Mama. SUV too big.
Oh, it should have been a Kia. Oh, fuck.
Sounds like a defy danger strength. To power through and lift the boulder off of Ronan.
Apparently, the algorithm likes Kias.
It's still burning. It's fiery hot. As you touch it,
I'll help.
your hands sizzle. Roll 1d4 as you burn your hands a little.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
It's the 2130 choke.
Oh, fuck, John, fuck. Oh, Thrain throws his hands back as he touches this chunk of rock. Hot rock, not the hot rock massage you're used to.
The hot rock. It's a hot rock, 97.7.
Oregon's finest.
Yeah.
Hot rock.
Yes.
Thrain, you take 4 damage as you burn your hands kind of roughly. You can feel the sizzle, probably even smell taste. You probably smell your flesh kind of cooked.
Oof. Sorry.
I'd like to help anyway.
Ilyndra, what do you do seeing all this happen?
Well, I'd like to help by like coming over and shouldering. I just want to help.
Thank you.
Try and shoulder it off while he
Getting
shoves.
crushed
I
and
shove.
I'm burning. Yeah, thank you.
Do you try to protect yourself knowing that it's hot? You want to try and push it over? Like, what does this look like, Ilyndra trying to help, like, with this boulder on top of Ronan?
Ooh.
Honestly, no, not really. She's not really going to do that. She's really just going to try and help. She's not worried about the fire or the heat. She's just going to come over and she's just going to try and help push it along with Thrain.
Okay. Defy danger, strength. You're trying to heave it over, or maybe con actually, because you're enduring through the pain.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it rolled and rolled. It wanted to give you that one.
Wow. More con.
In like 2 minutes, I'm hoping that, or not like 2 minutes, but I'm hoping soon we'll get to rest. And on my level up, I'm gonna take not being hurt by fire.
I mean, I think I actually knew that. You talked to me that before, and I love this as a dramatic way for you to learn that you seem to be immune to fire as you push it, as you were able to heave it over. Your hands seem unscathed, unharmed as you push it over and roll it off of Ronan, who is probably now very hot, scarred from the heat, maybe a little roasted.
What damage? Yeah, because
Let's roll 1d8 for your damage getting roasted. But Ilyndra, you feel nothing from this. Yes, you strained yourself to push it over, but the heat coming off the rock was nothing. You felt nothing effectively. A slight warmth to the hands.
You act like that's normal.
I'm a wizard.
I've always had an affinity for fire.
I want to feel like Thrain to be like, what the fuck? Did she just push something?
I'm like, how?
Looking at your hands.
My hands like going.
It's like, holy shit.
What the heck just happened here?
Oh my god, Ilyndra did this. She pushed it over. Right. Oh my god.
I mean, but she does, like you said, she does fire all the time. So
yeah.
I'll be all right.
Are you rolling the damage, Michael?
I want to. Oh yeah, I can roll. So I can roll it.
Well, I don't know how much, if it was like the 1d10 plus fire, 1d8 plus fire. I don't know what the rock monster fist.
I'll just roll you 1d8.
Okay.
Take 4. You lucked out.
Oh, I did. Thank you.
You lucked out pretty good. You got the same as Ronan. Sorry, Ronan. Those are the dice. Unfortunately, they hate you guys this time.
That's all right. Oh, thank you, Ilyndra.
I can't complain too much. When we drag Fen in here and rest, like right now, I mean, I'm gonna be going up 2 levels. So,
holy schmoly!
Yeah.
I want to think in cinematic, dramatic fashion. The fist rolls off of Ronan. And as the smoke and whatever dissipates, the fist kind of unrolls and crumbles into pebbles, and in it you see this key. Just for thematic purposes, this craggy-looking rocky key.
It was buried in a crack of that fucking thing.
Leaving you guys with this key.
Nice.
What color is it?
Oh, let's go with like a slate gray, very stone-like.
Ooh, perfect.
Ooh. Is it mossy like the room?
Yeah, let's go with all of that. Like what you would think would rocky, mossy ring key would spawn from this monster. Yeah, from this mob, absolutely.
Who's the keeper of the keys? Who's taking the keys?
Who?
Each one of us has a different one right now. So Fens can get the stone one.
Okay.
It's like a movie intro question. Who is the keeper of the keys?
Who's the keeper of the mossy slate key?
The trailer intro, yeah.
Find out August 31st, 2020.
But yeah, I say we drag Fen in. We take
Like,
we take a rest.
Finn!
You show him how well this worked. Look,
Yeah,
look.
yeah. He was a doubter. He was a doubting Thomas.
I
Oh,
feel like
Finn.
he passed out
Yeah,
again.
he had his rope. He was waiting for. He's like, I'm gonna have the rope in case I trip it. And I was like, oh,
you
you
rope the
going?
whole time.
Yeah, you fucking fecker.
Gather up vines for more rope.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are done?
Oh, it's done. Oh, okay.
Oh. But yeah, you guys have this fancy new key. And the
Yes.
room
Beautiful.
is the room.
All right, let's
It sure is.
explore this room.
I'm still gonna try and plant the some of that fruit seed in the crags and pour in a little water and just
Oh,
you
that's
never
really
know.
nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
It could benefit.
Yeah.
Hey, fruit appeared overnight in the other room. You never know
Yeah.
Right.
Very true.
what can be nurtured.
How many fruit did you guys collect? I wanted to say that there were like a half dozen, 6 of them there. Is that how many you guys
All of
collected? All of them?
Yeah, we got all the fruit.
Fruit size. I took one.
Cut them in half.
So.
Then we cut them in half and divvy them up.
Well, Thrain's got 2. He
Okay.
grabbed
He's
2
got 2?
early on.
So 2, 4, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
so we'll have 2.
Sure.
It's one for me, but thanks.
Okay.
I'm keeping it whole in my pack. I don't
Fresh
want to.
and
I
ready.
cannot carry all that much stuff.
Oh, yeah, but inventory
I'ma keep it.
issue.
Well, if you want to give it to me, I
the
can carry it.
grapefruit size. Well,
I can
Weighs
carry
1.
it.
Yeah, I think it should weigh 1 or maybe even
Yeah. Or I
at
can
least
carry
a
it.
half.
Keep it for you.
Perfect.
much
Does it count as a ration?
How much are you saying it's weigh?
1 weight.
I want to say the size of a grapefruit. What does the grapefruit weigh? A pound? Up to a couple
No.
pounds?
Yeah, but it's not like a
No.
weight is 1 pound to 1. So.
Right.
What's the weight of your average grapefruit in pounds?
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
I
we're
think he's
talking.
asking.
Didn't tell me anything.
I
said,
know. I'm
200 grams.
What do you have it on?
Yeah.
European mode?
Apparently, I just asked the Google.
The Google's gone European.
Normal distribution with a mean of 1 pound and a standard deviation of 0.12 pounds. So it's basically a pound.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Does
What's a
that
hen
mean
weigh?
it's 1 weight? No weight?
Yeah.
1 weight.
1 weight.
Okay.
I'll do 1 weight. Just because it's kind of hard to carry. It's like a roundy object, right?
What's a hen weigh?
A hen
About
weigh?
3 pounds.
It was like a
3
stupid
pounds?
joke. It's like, what's a hen weigh? Be like, what's a hen weigh? Oh, 3 pounds.
I got bamboozled.
Bobby got it.
Nice. Higher.
I'm up on my dad jokes.
I'm a dad, so I have to practice. Can we reconnoiter the room? We're gonna.
Sure.
Rora's gonna kind of
As
spread
mentioned
out.
in previous, when I described this room, as I was to make it again, I wouldn't add all these plants. It would be kind of another more barren-like room where you would only see these 3 large rock outcroppings. Are you trying to? You're just kind of looking around. Do you want to? You can roll like a low stakes.
Yeah, I want to see if there's maybe
Discern
the
realities
rock
kind of thing.
if it's kind of like arid, not so verdant as the other rooms. If I could move the rocks, possibly, or they're too big. They're like too massive.
They're pretty big. You probably wouldn't want
Okay.
to try and move them. You'd strain some
maybe
for
look at-
sure.
If there's any ruins on the rocks, any kind of secret panels, Ronan is now getting from Thrain and Fens like, oh, if I can apply this kind of logic, like feel around them, look around things, not just give it an ocular pat down.
Grope in the rooms has.
Grope the rocks, yeah, grope the room. I'm very handsy and hands-on. Ooh.
In my head, Ilyndra, what are you doing while you watch Ronan wander around the room, groping the rocks, trying to look for grubs around the rocks?
Yeah.
It looks like you've tried to reposition yourself somewhere or tried to do something.
Yeah, so initially she climbed back onto the rock guy to plant the seeds in him and water that. But then she's going to start kind of looking around for anything of note. I mean, this whole area is full of Gaia or Guyana stuff, and that's her goddess. So she's just been generally intrigued by the flora. But also in the back of her head, she keeps wondering, where did those sprites go and come from? Is there like a little sprite nest somewhere? So she's been looking around for that too.
Gotcha.
If they fucking come out.
I feel like rewarding this kind of doing the whole fruit thing, planting it, watering it. Where did you get the water? You just have water, or did you like use?
You've got to have water skins as part of our adventure.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah, come on.
I would think so. Yeah.
But do you pull? So you use the fruit itself too to nourish the rock or something? What do you?
Probably water the fruit.
So
yeah.
Basically, we took one of the fruit and cut it up, right? Because he was eating some of it, and so I've taken, because I'm picturing like the kind of fruit where there's seeds scattered through it. So I'm pushing in the seeds through those crags and then using some water to kind of both put, make it go even deeper and also water it. Pack some dirt in there. More.
I just feel like narratively rewarding this in some regard. So, as you plant this seed and water it all and feed it the fruit of Guyana, you notice it respond almost immediately. Like this kind of strange looking tree begins to grow out of the rock itself and even like around your feet. Like it wouldn't try to like grab you or anything, but the roots will grow down very quickly, almost, not even almost, very unlike real trees, almost encompassing the entire rock, that giant outcropping that you're on right now, Ilyndra, draping it in vines and stuff like that, and at hyper speed, the fruit would grow and ripen is the word I was looking for. Grow and ripen like right before your very eyes, but they don't look like normal fruit of Guyana. In fact, you as you look at them, they seem to be some kind of hybrid. In fact, their shells are very scaly, like almost like rock. Ooh. Really, they have this earthen texture to them that is very, is not typical. You've created some kind of hybrid. You don't really know what that really means ultimately. Like if that has any changes to what it does when eaten or cracked open, etc., or maybe its hallucinogenic properties are changed in some way. Regardless, you have generated a new kind of fruit of Guyana, a hybrid variant.
Look what I did, you guys.
Yeah, you would all have seen this tree sprout out of fucking nowhere.
How many fruits were
let's not even question the height of the room. Thank you.
Let's not get into spatial relations.
But you would see like another of the half dozen of these hybrid fruit plop out of this tree that Ilyndra just
nice.
Manifested to some state.
How'd you do that?
With her lunar magics and energies.
Like I said, plant the fruit.
Brilliant. Its simplicity and its brilliance. Wonderful.
Guys, we're kind of butting up against time. I know it's 15 minutes till or so. Did you want to do end of session now? Sure. Or do you want to push on a little bit for a few more minutes and do an end of session then?
Yeah, since Fens had a bail.
Are we able to take a rest?
I'll take first watch if we want to just like do it.
Okay.
And in fact, Ilyndra is going to spend a little time because I also have writing implements as part of her equipment. So she's going to take a little time to write some notes down about this whole thing, the tree. She's going to do little sketches of it, sketches of the fruit, sketches of the scales.
Nice. And I'm going to try to figure out this sword too. Scope it out.
Awesome. So you guys kind of set up camp under the tree?
It's a perfect place, yeah.
Yeah.
Her tree, yeah.
Leaned up against the rock, kind of there under the tree.
Eileen fends up against the rock, kind of peeking at Bernie style.
And what's with Fens like fating? What's going on with him?
I think
I don't know.
his head.
He's got a fickle constitution. Say.
Yeah, he may have he may have hit his noggin a little too hard. He may have be concussed.
Yeah. I might have to take.
Which would be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat one of his rations too.
You have fruit in front of you. I guess
that's right.
It does hallucinate you though. So I don't know if it's just a rat.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll
Does your fruit hallucinate us?
Yeah, I want to taste.
Oh shit!
I want to try the fruit that Ilyndra grew.
It gets you stoned.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my piece of shit elvish dagger. This thing is good at cutting fruit. I think that's what it's made for. Yeah, I'll get a little piece of flat rock, like a charcuterie rock.
I like it.
And I'll take the dagger. This is really good for cutting this stuff. Take Ilyndra's fruit and slice it. Nice. Look at the way he cuts with it, like butter.
You eat some?
Yeah.
Do you eat some along with the original and
no? This is
spicy?
purely Ilyndra's fruit that she grew. Because I'm mesmerized by this. Because he's got a lot of faith in Ilyndra, Ronan. He's like, she's produced all the. Yeah, I cut it
both
nice
eat it
for everybody who wants it.
Yeah, I'll take a piece.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a good time.
All three of you. I did not want these particular ones to be hallucinogenic. However, all three of you do have a slight look to your skin. It looks all scaly.
Oh.
In my head, mechanically, this translates into like stone skin for an encounter, basically. Giving you mechanically, like, I wanted to say 3 armor.
Yeah, Thrain, after he does eat that,
that's beautiful.
Is actually going to take and slice up
3 armor,
a couple of the fruits, and actually dry them over the fire, so that
good
we
idea.
Preserve them, so that we've got a bunch of it.
Nice stone armor jerky. That'll be good on the market too if you ever want to try.
So we have stone skin. Ooh.
And this is the only plant you know that exists that makes this fruit. Just so we're all clear.
And
you.
I was just, Thrain would also save the seeds, so that we could
smartly.
Wow.
Ilyndra has some theories about the combo of rock elemental and this particular fruit.
Ronan's just like flicking a dagger off his skin to see if it sparks. Well, they're kind of like, seeds and stuff. He's like, I can make pretty sparks. Watch this. Cling!
Why not? I'd say that works fine. Why not? I don't need you no more. I make my own fire.
On my own tinderbox.
Want me to look at your sword, Ronan?
Yes, please. Oh, Ilyndra, could you help me with this? Thank you.
Sure.
Because I'm a little perplexed by it, but you know the magics. I think it's magical.
Well, what was that number? Ooh.
What were we doing? What's the spell you're casting?
Can I help her? Like say, you didn't see it in the light. Thrain's got his fire going. Let me just push it over to the light a little bit.
What's the spell you're casting? What's going on?
I was originally gonna cast detect magic and then identify, so that's what I was doing. But
Can I infer that she needs more light?
To nudge it over, you're trying to aid somehow?
Yes. Like maybe she's squinting a little bit, and I was like, oh. And Ronan's thinking, oh, well, she needs more light.
I mean, if that's how you want to aid, absolutely.
Is that okay?
It's up to Ilyndra if she thinks that's
it's up to
kosher.
Ilyndra, yeah. I don't want to.
Ronan, you're distracting me.
she's in a good mood at the moment.
Oh, you took some of the other fruit too?
Hey, she made a tree. She's feeling great. Her plan worked out.
Okay. Let me go
Her other plan worked out.
Yeah, she. So
Your magic spell didn't, though. You come up bubkiss on this.
Well, not yet.
That's fair. Let's aid.
Yet to be determined.
9.
As Ronan steps out of your light, you. I'm kidding. Ronan comes over and helps you get a little extra light, a little extra illumination. Maybe points out something in etching that you didn't quite notice. This is the sword you picked up from the statue?
Correct. That's what Thrain got. Yeah. From the
Ilyndra, this is infused with lunar flux.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else here that is? I detect that too.
I would like to say that the room to some degree, but I don't mean that in a patronizing way. I mean that the tree growing next to you seems to also emanate a heavy lunar flux influence to it. Yeah.
She's just gonna spend a moment looking around happily and saying, "Yeah, no, this is definitely magical." Want me to see anything else?
Or whatever you can detect, lass.
Sure. When he wakes up, Fens would definitely be better at telling you more helpful but let me try.
Oh, maybe Thrain. Let's get a dwarf over here. Maybe he can move some of these rocks.
This was the identify?
Yeah.
I
don't know. Fresh eyes on it because I'm getting a little high.
You aren't well versed in Oresius lore, really, Ilyndra. This stuff
Ronan would be.
Ronan might be.
Can I do another aid? Like,
to kind of nudge her over to the 7 again?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go. Sorry, 3.
Say, it's Oresius. I know you don't like him, but, this blood thing. Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You work together with... Go ahead.
No, okay, no, I'm sorry. So it's 6. Okay, so it'll be +1. Okay, 7. Good. Works.
No, she's good. As you work with Ronan to kind of decipher what this sword is, inscribed on it, it says, very straightforward Oresius things like strength is power, shed blood in my honor, etc. Beyond that, you detect that it has its own power. Like it is a
wow.
It gives a boon, just like the other dagger did when wielded, when used. It surges with the power of rage and Oresius.
Yeah. I really don't think these weapons are very good for you, but
I'm very, very disappointed in Oresius. That's why I must worship another god.
Are you?
Yeah, because these weapons are like, what's the point? If they're not, they're just kind of Meh.
Oh,
You
plus
know, I
one is
said-
I don't
meh?
know if they're meh.
Oh, plus
They give
one.
you-
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It gives a
I
boon.
misinterpreted.
Yeah.
But I heard it was like it's not
Oh,
for
yeah.
me. I think you said it's not for
That's
me.
That's because that's effectively what Ilyndra has to say about them.
Oh,
But what she's trying to tell
gotcha.
you is that they're bad for you because they're filled with the
Because
power
they're
of
filled with
this
the power-
destructive
yes.
God.
Oh, now I get it.
And
Yeah,
so
she's
Yes.
that rage is
thinking on the more
Yes.
metaphysical
nowhere
level.
good.
Oh, okay. Because she's like, yeah, you shouldn't do it. But he Ronan thought the torchlight goes on over his head. Oh, now he understands. Ah, oh, it's okay. It'll be good for. I'll put it for good use defending us.
Maybe there's a price to pay in wielding these weapons.
Well, when
Right
you
to corrupt you. Remember what Fen said about the dagger.
true, this is true. I will take everything under consideration as we go forward. There's always a price to
Immediately
pay
takes hold of
when
the
you
sword.
let blood.
Well,
Well,
I think
Ilyndra
we should
tried.
get some rest.
yes.
I can keep first watch. I'm feeling pretty okay.
Yeah,
well, settle
I'll take
in.
last watch.
I'll hold the dagger and then now the sword. Be like, wow. I finally figured it out. It took me only 2 hours, but I figured it out. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I don't think you really guys need to run watch so much. You can make camp, settle into rest, and consume a ration. You guys
Okay.
go ahead and consume your rations. How do you spend this time leveling up?
Can we eat the fruit as a
I'm
ration?
out of rations.
Yes, you can eat the fruit as a ration,
Okay.
but you'll need to make a con saving throw. Con
do that now,
saving
since
throw.
we-
That's not a real thing in this game. You'll need to make a defy danger con.
Okay. Can we do that now while we're still here?
Sure, absolutely.
3 minutes?
If you're using a ration, if you're using this as a ration,
Yeah.
go ahead and give me.
Defy danger con.
Yeah. Con.
Con.
Is that just you, Ronan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 1 ration left.
Ilyndra?
11.
Actually, I'm going to as well to save my elven bread.
Well, guys, let's think about this for a hot second. You already ate some with the stone. Can you want that to count as right, or you just like take a slip? I guess if we're
Oh,
That
okay.
would work for me if what we ate with the stone counts.
Okay.
when you guys all sat around, gave it a try.
Yeah. That's fine. That makes sense.
I'll count that just to be nice to you
Super.
guys.
Thank
That
you.
works. Thank you.
Don't say I
Even though I
never
rolled
gave you
11.
nothing.
Even though I rolled a fucking 11 at 9:58. Super non-choke.
Let's do end of session real quick.
Yes, thank you.
Where is that on the thing? Someone just click it for
I'm
me.
just casting lights.
Where is it?
We learned that Ilyndra can grow fruit, so that's definitely.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, she's immune to
fire.
fire.
I clicked it for you. I was already in your sheet and didn't notice you had
Oh,
clicked it already. That's my bad. There, I'll delete one. When you reach the end of... Okay, yeah. So, did you guys do your... What is it? Your
alignment?
trait thing or your...
Thoughts? Alignment.
Yeah, your alignment. Thank you. Your alignments.
Defeat
Oh,
a worthy
I think
opponent?
no.
Yes.
Yeah,
The rock monster.
absolutely. The rock monster.
I thought I did mine for a second there, but I missed the important part. Mine is add more magic to the civilized world,
Mm,
which this is not.
no.
But if we have
Not yet, unless you plan to farm it and harvest and make more of this stone fruit.
we gentrify.
That's right. We're starting there. No, I don't think that
Okay.
counts.
How about you, Thrain? Did you fulfill your...
I mean, I don't know if that would count. 'Cause that was Ronan. No, get the drop on a foe by appearing harmless. That was more Ronan.
By appearing harmless? I didn't realize that was your alignment thing. I should play with that a little bit. I can create some... I didn't realize you were supposed to be... There's that much subterfuge implied into your character.
Yeah, void detection or infiltrate a location, tell an elaborate lie and get away with it, or get the drop on a foe by appearing harmless.
Interesting. I like that. But did we do that? I'm not sure we did that.
Ronan kind of did to get up to it, but
Yeah.
What was yours, Ronan?
Defeat a worthy opponent. So I'm assuming the rock monster.
I think that counts.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
Taking the damage and
For sure.
Thank you.
So then finally we have... Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Ilyndra is immune to fire. Is that the world?
That's not the world.
Damn it!
I feel like the fact that you can plant that my theory of planting
Monsters
trees
of the
in
week.
a rock
Sorry.
elemental is a thing I learned about the world for sure, and I've documented it as well.
Yeah.
I do like that the hybridization of the fruit with the elementals, kind of creating these hybrid fruit. I like it. Did we overcome a notable monster enemy? Yes.
Yep.
I guess Ronan gets to double down on that one.
Yeah.
And did we loot a memorable treasure? I kind of looted two, but definitely won this session.
Yep. Boom. A level up. God damn.
God
damn. I say.
God damn.
God damn.
And I can take 2 levels in one rest, right?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have 19.
You learned a lot from those
If you
mistakes.
have enough XP, you may level up. So I see no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
I am 2 away from leveling up twice.
Woo.
So,
kind of thinking about how to pace this next session. Sorry, what were you going to say, Thrain? Or I guess, Bobby?
This would apply to my Psy Blade anytime I use it, right?
Savage Blade requires Psychic Blade. Your Psychic Blade does an extra 1d4 damage and also has the close tag. You mean like when you use your Flurry of Blow or whatever your
whether
Psychic Volley?
whether I'm hack and slashing with the blade or throwing the blade.
I would argue, absolutely.
Okay.
It's just a new aspect of your Psychic Blade, which is kind of like the Volley too, right? It's just a different aspect of the same Psychic Blade.
It's kind of more just making my Psychic Blade a little more deadly.
I think it would stack to use a video game vernacular.
And then I'm taking that as well.
Twilight Blade requires Psychic Blade. Can cut through solid objects. Neat. When you deal your damage with your Psychic Blade to a damage defenseless or surprisingly, you may also cut through one of their possessions or weapons or reduce their armor. That's awesome. That's pretty dope.
But if I do that, I don't do any damage. Which
I like that's a nice little trade-off.
Is a worthy side effect.
Yeah.
Trade-off. Like, now they don't have that 3 armor. They only got 2 armor.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, I would say Savage Blade basically just ups the ante for your Psychic Blade. So it does stack to the other stuff.
Okay.
If I could be wrong, or, it wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last.
Do that, right?
Boom.
Why didn't it add... There we go. It's weird. You have to change focus before it actually takes
Oh, it's got to reload the
the
basically
effect
the stuff.
of the field. Yeah. Poor testers.
Does anybody else have notable upgrades or level ups that they want to?
No, I'm just looking at mine now.
Well, we don't have to do it this moment. I know some of you have been planning for this moment.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, I had enough to level a minute ago. We just hadn't rested. You too, right, Bobby?
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Leveling up
Yeah,
twice.
I've had. How many did we get for the group? Was it
3, I think.
3 for the group.
Yeah, you did all 3. Looted memorable treasure, overcame a notable monster, and learned something new and important about the world, the hybridization stuff with the elementals and the rocks. Oh man, I've had a stain on my shirt this whole time. Sad.
I'm sorry.
I did not notice.
I don't
You
think
hit it
anyone
well.
can make out your shirt that well.
Yeah,
fair.
It's okay.
I'll notice when we blow it up in 4K and deliver.
Yeah, that's right. Fido, fuck it, drive on. Even if I have a stain.
How about you? How about you, Ronan? Did you level up, or are you? We can wait. I don't mind. I don't want to put you on the pressure plate.
No. I'm gonna take Scent of Blood. When you hack and slash an enemy, your next attack against that same foe deals plus D4. So theoretically, I could do 2D4 damage because I have Merciless.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. You're getting more stacks.
Yeah. So I'm going through the basic playbook. I'm not using class warfare right now. We're gonna go through.
Do it. No, no.
I like it. I like all the things.
That's what I'm doing with Astrofel in our other game. So.
No, that's what I'm doing. It makes sense for Ronan.
Nice.
Because he's hack and slash. He's not the brains so much. It's like Ilyndra, Thrain, and Fens.
No, I like it. You're just doing that much more damage. That's excellent.
Point me. I'll kill it.
And Ilyndra, you said you basically already leveled up, so.
I haven't taken my spell yet. I'm not sure about that yet. I could extinguish small fires or do something more damaging, but I am gonna max out my intelligence. I've just been putting into that. So
that's right. Another
nice.
Ooh, that's right. Another ability.
New stat. More stat.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to decide that this very moment.
But thank you,
guys. Thank you so much. I have to really think about how I'm gonna pace the next session because of.
No, that was a lot of fun.
In fact, if we have like 2 big encounters and then so I'll have to figure it out. I hope you guys have fun. I had a blast running you through this stuff, the whole dancing and everything. I'm glad you guys kind of got into it, or
yeah.
I want to add like a weird little puzzle thing to it.
I like it.
I think it worked all around. So we had a good time.
I had a ton of fun. The rock monster, you guys is over planning. I mean, it's perfect. It's D&D. It's TTRPGs in a nutshell. So it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And just in case it doesn't come across properly, Ilyndra was getting tired of everyone's tip, but I was not.
No, but I like that. I like that when she's like, all right, enough already. You guys are fuck you guys. I'm leaving. No, I like it a lot.
I want her to be the haughty elf wizard, right? So
you have to play into that, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not listening to me, so I'll just leave.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And Ronan's picking his teeth with the dagger. Everybody's in that other room. He's like, oh, yeah. It really has to do something. It can't just be bullshit. And they're like, oh, fuck, where's everybody?
No, that was a great session. It was very up and down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we spent so much time going around and around with the plans, but I think we've kind of Scooby-Dooed it.
I don't mind.
Jumbled them all together in the end, and that worked.
I thought that was a lot of fun, Scooby doing it.
No, that was perfect. No, I love that.
So I
don't feel like I was tired of it. It was just funny listening to you guys come up with plans on plans and plans on plans. So.
I kind of feel like that's how it would go.
Yes, exactly.
If we were sitting there trying to come up with a plan.
It would definitely be Scooby-Doo plans.
After getting battered so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah,
it did.
No, that was a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you again, guys.
Thank you.
I had a blast. I hope you guys have a good evening.
Always take care. Brush your hair.
Thank you.
Take care. Brush your hair, guys.
Be neat, wipe your feet. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Take care. Brush your hair.